the drugs, they be killing my pain. Let her go, but I won't say no names. And she said that she want all my time, but my time ain't worth minimum wage.
He was going crazy on this.
Keep all the change. I can't wait for the wood on the grain. Let her stop with the Texas and Shane. Old school with my government name.
Let's go.
I've been working a week and a day. Overtime, no, I gotta get paid.
Yeah.
I can't lie, but I don't feel ashamed.
Let's go.
On my mind, I've been going insane.
Yeah.
Hey, what you about 6'1" with your fine ass?
You ain't know it.
Episode 2, man. In here with full understandings, back giving y'all full understandings, man.
The 4 ones.
Today we got a special guest, man, Devontae Smith-Rivera, man, one of them ones.
One of them ones for sure, man. Y'all might know him as Devontae Smith-Rivera. We know him as DSR.
Yeah,
Mr. Georgetown.
Man, appreciate
Mr. Buckets,
y'all
man.
boys, man. You already know. It's
Glad
love,
to have you
bro.
on, man.
It's love. You already know.
This is big, man.
You
Legend
already
right
know.
here.
I've
Legend.
been waiting for this.
For sure. How you feeling today, brother?
Man, I'm solid, man. Good wine, you know.
Yeah,
vibing.
definitely.
You can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
We so happy to have you here today, bro. We appreciate you coming on for sure.
Likewise, you already know.
No, it's all love this way.
Yes, sir, love.
So yeah, I want you to get in, just introduce yourself to everybody, let you know who you are, what you got going on, and everything like that.
Yeah, man, I'm DSR, man. You know, ex-pro hooper.
Shit.
You know, but I'm a vibe guy now. You know, I make great music, and you know, if y'all heard the intro, man, that's one of my ones called No Names. If y'all want to check that out for sure.
Make sure you check that out, man.
Yeah,
that shit a
please
vibe,
do.
man, for
Please
sure.
do, man.
For sure,
if you
for
want to
sure.
get your lady in that mode, put that on. You feel me? Like we already know what
Put
the
on that
vibes
little
is.
mood lighting.
Tight.
Turn that motherfucker down a little
You feel
bit.
me? Yeah.
Put on that
yeah.
No Name.
You
Put
know
on
when the Netflix cut off. You know what I'm saying? that's what you put on right there.
For sure.
That's what you put on right there. When the Netflix cut off, put
Now
that
that
on.
motherfucker super wavy, champ.
Man, appreciate
real.
you.
Shit hard.
Appreciate
I
you.
fuck
That's
with it.
love.
Remember when I told you I slept? I said, DSR, what's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
That motherfucker
type shit.
running.
Yeah, nah,
Me, I
for
said,
real.
I'm
That's
fucking
love,
with
bro.
that bitch.
That's
Out the
love
gate,
for
out the
real.
gate, that shit hard, bro.
Hell yeah, love. You know it.
But yeah, man, let them DSR from Indianapolis, man. You come straight out of North Central,
Yep.
bro. I want to jump
Yep.
straight into it. How was North Central, bro, coming up, just transitioning throughout? You played for Indiana Elite.
Yeah.
You did all that. Just
Yes, sir.
give us some more introduction. Who was on your team with you at North Central?
When I was at North Central, Tyrone Johnson, you know, he was one of the heavy hitters coming
Shout
out
out
the
to
city.
Tyrone Johnson.
Yeah,
He a
he's one
bucket,
of the
bro.
ones.
He's
yeah,
nice.
he's one of the ones.
Yeah.
He
Purdue.
went to Purdue. Yep. And he was there with AJ Hammonds, who I ended up teaming up with at Oak Hill when I transferred my senior year
Okay.
and stuff. So yeah, when I went to Oak Hill, AJ was with me. But yeah, Tyrone was that dude. You know, he led me, you know, across the way, and then, you know, I was.
He was older than you, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was kind of my vet. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah,
In a
for
sense.
sure.
So like, yeah, he
What
kind
year
of.
was he? And what year
He was
you?
2 years ahead of me. I
Okay.
was 2012. He was 2014.
Which is crazy because in high school, the 2-year gap is
yeah,
huge.
it's huge.
That's a
it's
big
huge.
difference. That's a big difference.
Yeah. So like when he was in his like peak, you know, ability, I was kind of like scratching the surface.
Absolutely.
Like I like everybody knew I was nice, but like I was just like kind of getting into
Just tapping into that
yeah,
DSR.
Yeah, and everybody's like, then like he coming. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you know, it was a great time. North Central was great. You know what I'm saying? I got keep in touch with the guys. You know, they all doing well. So yeah, it's love.
For sure.
bro.
And like all the guys that came after you, like the Chris Wilkes, the Wes Stowers, and the
Yeah.
Ronnie Johnsons, and all those.
A lot of big names right there.
Yeah. I
Shit,
just
a lot of heavy
talked
hitters.
to Chris, man. Chris is in LA right now. You know, that's little bro. He played with my younger brother too. So yeah, Chris doing well, man.
He was
one
Mr. Basketball, right?
Yeah.
Was
Did
he
he?
Mr.
I
Basketball?
think he did. I think he did win Mr. Basketball. You know, that's
UCLA.
going over my head. Yeah, but at UCLA he was a bucket. You know what I mean? He did what he was supposed to do, and
sure.
you know now he's just nurturing himself, his body, his mental, his health, and getting back to where we expect him to be. He one of them ones.
Yeah, he is for sure.
Absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
he's an Indiana legend for sure.
Yeah.
And
Shout out to Chris Wilkes, man.
Yeah.
I seen the
Yeah.
things he was doing at UCLA.
Yep.
He was there and he did get drafted. Didn't he?
Yes.
What was it? The Knicks.
The Knicks,
Okay.
yeah. So he, you know, again, a lot of that is the clauses and a bunch of, you know, the paperwork stuff that like, you know, he just had to get healthy basically. You know what I mean? For him to get on the floor. And right now he's doing that. So, you know, I'm proud of him just for working through it and, you know, getting to the point where he want to get back in the game.
Hell yeah. Man.
Sure.
That's
Shout
big.
out
That's
Chris
big.
Wilkes,
That's
man.
big.
Yeah.
So when you was going through your AAU circuit, who was like one of the toughest guards you ever had to go against? Because I know you went through a plenty.
Yeah, bro. That list is so long, bro. I remember as a freshman though, you know, I seen Kyrie down in Bloomington at IU one time. Kyrie was, you know, he
was like that back then too?
exactly who we
So
expect
he's
him to
always
be.
had that. He's always had that.
Exactly
Okay.
who we expected him to be. You know, I didn't know that he knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? Which was pretty cool because it's Kyrie. You feel me?
Yeah,
but
you're DSR.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes you don't understand that.
Yeah.
But you one of them ones,
Because
bro, for sure.
Man, that's
You
love,
don't get
bro.
full understanding.
That's love, yeah, for sure, for sure. Cause but seeing Kyrie, and then growing up when I was younger, Jeff Teague was one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? I seen Jeff when I was little. I played with Marcus Teague, so
You play with Marcus?
Yep, I played with Marcus. So like we seen Jeff kind of.
Was Marcus in Indiana League with you?
Nah, he wasn't with me. He was with
Speece?
Speece. He was with Speece. Yeah. So
Shout out Marcus Teague.
Yeah, for sure.
Marcus Teague gonna come on the episode too.
For sure, them good people, man. We grew up together. But watching Jeff grow and then becoming who he became, like I knew he was talented, but I honestly never expected him to be who he was. But he was always good. Like he was always nice. So
and Jeff is super humble too. He's a humble ass dude, man. He's cool as hell.
For sure, he's good
love.
people. Yeah, and then Eric Gordon, is to
One
me
of them
the
ones.
GOAT.
It's Indiana,
yeah,
bro.
to me
Indiana.
the GOAT.
We
Yeah,
really
for
from
sure.
Indiana, man. We got so many hitters coming out of
Yeah.
Indiana, bro.
Yeah.
Top level, everything, bro.
Yeah.
We're the basketball state. That's what
Yeah.
people don't know, man. This shit originated here, bro. We got a lot of motherfucking heavy hitters coming out of here. Like, we don't got just a region of hoopers. Like, we don't just have a region. We have a full state of hoopers.
Right.
You can go all the way south or north, and niggas get busy every single where. Like, every single school, you got niggas in 1A to 4A. Everybody get busy. Everybody got game. I know
got
niggas
dogs
that
everywhere.
went.
Yeah,
I know
for
niggas
sure.
that went to the league out of 1A.
For sure.
That I played against back. Just went to the school with me because I transferred my senior year
Don't
to
matter
Liberty.
where they at.
Desmond Bain.
Yeah,
Prime
for sure.
example.
Yeah,
And Desmond
absolutely.
He was
nice.
at Seton
Desmond
Catholic.
Bain's nice too.
And I
like,
was at Liberty. You know what I'm
talking
saying?
about, you know what I mean?
Like we got it doesn't matter, bro. That's a prime example of it's not where you going, it's not where you at, it's what you gonna do in the end when you get to that next level. If you're producing, if you're adapting to the system and coming from a game,
which is
because
huge
it's Indiana.
though too.
Yeah.
Like
Because,
it's,
like
yeah.
DSR, he's a prime example. It's so important to get into a system that fits for you.
Oh, for
You know what I
sure.
mean? It's not about just going to USC or the Floridas or
Yeah, it
you know,
doesn't matter
It's
where you
about
go.
finding what's the right fit for you
Right.
and the coach that's gonna ride for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would say, a lot of the guys coming from where we from, we learn the basics about basketball. You know what I mean? It just so happened that we have the talent behind learning
sure.
the fundamentals
Absolutely.
of
Hell
basketball.
yeah, man.
So like a lot
Straight
of
up.
the times when you get guys from Indy, you get like a solid hooper, like somebody who knows how to play. He knows how to, just maneuver throughout the game. You know,
He gonna play hard, too.
And he gonna play hard. You know what I mean? So it's like you get a win-win in that situation. So a lot of guys that really represented the the culture in Indianapolis as a whole. The big timers, obviously Gordon Hayward, Eric Gordon, Greg Oden.
Yeah.
The
Put
list
on for
go-
Butler.
Mike Conley.
Zach Randolph,
All of those guys.
and those, a lot of those are the OGs. But the new wave is the Gary Harris's,
Absolutely.
Can't
Yogi
forget Gary
Ferrell.
Harris.
Shout out to Gary. Yeah, man. Shout out to Gary.
Yogi Ferrell. I'm trying to think. Kyle Guy was one of the most
Yeah, for
recent.
sure.
Romeo Langford.
Yes, sir.
It's
Romeo
a
was
long
nice.
list. You know
It's
what I mean?
a super long
Yeah,
list.
but
long, yeah.
me, I'm a basketball junkie. You know what I mean? Outside of doing my music thing, you know what I'm saying? But like when it comes to basketball, like I keep tabs on all the guys that really put on for the city. Including myself.
Because you're still putting on though. You know
For
what I mean?
sure,
Like
for
a lot
sure.
of people don't even know. Like you just got back from the TBT.
Yeah,
you was out there
yeah.
going crazy.
Yeah,
You had a
yeah.
big ass summer in Indy too.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
all the leagues going on.
Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean?
A lot of the summer pro-ams and stuff, that's kind of, what I've been known for. You know what I'm saying? Putting on when it come to really showing the ones in the city, you know what I mean?
absolutely.
They know I'm gonna
for
pop
sure.
out every time.
Hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Legend.
Yeah,
Hey,
for sure.
funny story
sure.
though. It's my guy right here. This boy, this is my dude right here.
You
But
already know.
no shit. I've never been crossed up to the point where I fell in my whole life.
Shit.
Yeah.
Man, this
It
dude right here
happens.
to my left, he dropped me.
It happens to all of us. We done all been put in that situation where you got, make
because
up
he's a big guard. He's a big guard. People don't understand.
Man,
This dude's
appreciate
big.
you,
He's
brother.
a big dude.
Man.
And when you got that weight behind you, this dude a freight train. He
yeah.
stops on a dime still.
Yeah.
And I wasn't ready for it. He hit me hard as fuck.
Yeah. Well, you know what's crazy,
Hit me
man?
hard as fuck and I
You know
fell,
what's
man.
crazy, bro? A lot of people like when they see me on TV, they always think I'm smaller than what I am. So
yeah,
like if
they
you
do.
see me on TV, they like, oh damn, he probably like 5'9", 5'10".
No, he's 6'3".
I'm like, nah, I'm 6'3", about 220. You know what I'm saying? Like,
On
but
the
at
count.
but on that at that time I was probably 240.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I was a bigger guard, and you know, I didn't really pay attention to my nutrition and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
like
still,
now,
but you still maintain.
but still
though.
maintain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it was never about ability. You know what I mean? But when we played, you know, we talked about this. Like a lot of the time, you know, timing is everything. You know what I mean? So it's always somebody that kind of, you know,
Hell
wake
yeah.
you up real quick.
But now
when
it
comes
was
to that.
funny as hell because he hit me right, and I fell. And you know when you fall, you know I had to get the ball out.
Yeah,
I
let
had
me
to get
get
out the net quick.
Hey, yo,
That shit
yeah.
crazy.
Come here.
Let's go.
We out. You know, I try to act like it didn't
I
happen.
get up the court fast as a mother.
I try, and then I instantly try to.
Hey, look,
go
I
back at him.
ain't never sprinting back on defense so fast. I said, damn, here he go. He can get on attack with me, man.
That's funny.
Nah,
as
but
hell,
yeah,
man.
nah, it's smooth.
He got
man,
he
you know?
got me. I'm
Big
give
guard
kudos.
you,
Okay,
you
give
already know.
kudos, man. Give kudos when his credit's due. You know what I mean?
Oh, for
He's one of them
sure.
ones. Man.
Love,
He's
bro.
nice as hell, man.
Love,
For real.
bro.
But you
Love.
got dropped by somebody to somebody though. It wasn't just no
Love.
regular understandery.
Come on now.
You know what I mean?
Let's
So,
get that
yeah,
fully
but-
understood.
And like bro said, it's like that's just something that happens to all of us. Like I've
Mm-hmm.
been dropped, you know what I'm saying? I've been dunked on. It's just been plenty of things that happen.
happens, yeah.
It's just a game, bro, and it just come with it. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I want to transition to this DSR, man. This is a top level crazy motherfucking question.
Yeah.
In the last 15
Shit.
years,
Uh-huh.
you think you the best player to ever come out of North Central?
In the last 15,
Yeah.
that would leave out Eric Gordon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Absolutely.
How not? I mean, you know, based on ability and based on resume. You know, when I was at North Central, we lost 7 games. You know, in 3 years.
Everybody heard about North Central. When
You
he
know
was
what I
there.
mean? Like, yeah,
Everybody heard
yeah.
Devontae Smith-Rivera's name when
yeah.
he was there. It was
Yeah.
just what it was. He was a top player in the state.
Right.
Like
Absolutely.
everything. Like
Right.
everybody knew who DSR was, Devontae Smith-Rivera.
And
It doesn't matter if you were in Anderson, where I were from, or you was in fucking
Right.
Evansville,
Right.
South Bend. It don't
Yeah.
matter. Everybody in the state knew who you were.
And
Yeah.
the thing is,
And
he was making noise out the gate as a freshman.
Yeah.
You came in like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I would say, you know, the craziest thing, like, you know, I would say at that time really is like the era was so heavy. You know, we had, you know, just in my class alone, we had 6 guys go to the NBA.
Shit.
The class ahead of us had 6 guys that went to the NBA. So they, you know, it was a lot of talent floating
For
around.
sure.
Cody Zellers, Marcus
Yeah.
Teagues.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was huge.
You know, Brandon Dawson, who was down
Yeah.
there, you know, Gary.
Yeah.
You know, it was heavy.
It
was
was.
heavy. And the fact that, you know, and this is one of those things that y'all seen me post before where, like, you know, I don't be talking too crazy, but when I feel like it's disrespect, then I say something.
get
You
on
feel me?
that.
Yeah. So, like,
course.
you know, but of that era, you know, other than Cody Zeller, yeah, I feel like I've dominated the era, you know what I'm saying, more than anybody else. And
sure.
and there's other guys that were, you know, were rated higher at the time. Marcus T was the #1 point guard in the country. Gary Harris was, you know, one of them ones too. But at the same time, you know, I done had my way
Absolutely.
with every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? So like, but it's not personal. Like it's not like
At all.
You know,
It's-
I have
we
a
from
problem with-
Indiana.
Yeah, you feel
That's
me? That's
what
what
it
we
is.
do.
It's
You know
basketball,
what I'm saying?
man.
That's
This
what
is
we
what we
do.
do.
Facts. So you know, I always, you know, give flowers and show my love, but at the same time, yeah, when you talk about the ones from that era, yeah, gotta be #1.
So let's tap into, you know, you coming in as a freshman, right?
Yeah.
And you had some real dogs on your team.
Yeah.
So that transition as a freshman, because you was playing varsity out the gate, all
Yeah.
that. Did you have
Yeah.
some pushback? Like did
Yeah.
they be like, yeah, you got to prove it to me?
Yeah, you know
what I mean?
that's, but
Like,
you know that's
prove it.
anywhere, anytime. You know, when you go into college, it's the same thing. When you go into, you know, especially as a pro, you know, that's definitely gonna be the case because
Oh,
everybody
man.
fighting for a job. You know
Come
what I
on
mean?
now.
But you know, at that time, going into high school, shit, when they talking about, you know, it's the same thing like with LeBron. You know, when he came into the league, it's like, bro, he ain't even played an NBA game. You don't think y'all can't be talking about him like he the greatest thing ever. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, so when I came into North Central, it was the same thing. It's like y'all talking about like this dude is supposed to be Eric Gordon who just
Yeah.
walked out the door, and it's
sure.
like, bro.
Right.
Nah, we got ones that's already here, but in my mind, I'm like, nah, I'm the one. You
Yeah.
feel me?
I'm
Like,
it.
so let's be for real. You know what I mean? And so it kind of carried my mentality. So anytime I ever saw anybody, I was on full attack. I never, you know,
you gotta
really,
be, man.
Yeah, you gotta be.
And I feel like a lot of kids these days, man, they lack that. They kind of lack that dog in them.
Well, they more friendly now. You know what I'm saying? And it's
yeah.
cool. Like I like the camaraderie behind it sometimes, but I also don't like it because you know, I ain't posting everybody that I play against.
For sure. So
listen, this is a fun topic to talk about too, man.
Hey, listen, man. Let me tap into this. It's a whole different era now.
Yeah.
I graduated high school in 13.
Yeah, I graduated 14.
Yeah, we all in the same
right in the
boat.
same region.
Right. Yep.
When we hooped back then, it was a whole nother era.
Yeah,
we was not friends with them niggas across the street
at all.
We was not friends with them niggas over there and there and there.
Yeah.
We wasn't all cool and all that. Nah, nigga, we going at you when we see you.
Right.
And you know, shaking no hands, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm going at you.
When that ball goes up, it's time to go.
Yeah, I'm going at you. So like, it's like, let's go, let's get busy. Like, it's competitive. We from Indiana, nigga. Fuck you. I don't care what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going at you, and I'm going at you for real.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's kind of like basketball's turned into like a trend. You know what I mean?
It is.
Everybody wants to
cool.
be, on social media, tatted up and have a mixtape. And that's what, it's crazy. Back when we was growing up in high school and shit, like, there was no question who the McDonald's All-Americans
You had to
were.
be nice to get a mixtape.
Like you was,
you had to be nice.
It was an honor. You know what I mean? Like you was known off clout.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't you had to pay somebody to pull up to the gym and come see you. Nah, they wanted to come see you because they knew you was one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like basketball has totally shifted. Like you got all these kids. Like it's like nowadays, like everyone and their mom looks good. On tape.
You think everybody, like I say this, when you go to the gym, the hardest part for me is like you can't really tell who's the one. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because they so cool. Everybody's so cool. And it's cool. Like, damn, like, y'all not even going at each other. Ain't nobody playing on defense. He ain't even, you feel me? He just letting you do your thing.
We want to see who's really going to compete. We want to see who's really going to got that dog and want to see who really going to bite back, got all the everything. Like, come on, bro, come at me. I want you to come at me and I want you to try for real too.
Right.
Like, nah, nigga, we ain't just having a show for social media and IG to make a clip and put a clip up.
Come on now.
But that's just how the game has transitioned now.
Yeah.
We got so many people that want to be social media hoopers, and it's a lot of times I don't even hoop like that no more. I'm extra retired. But it's like niggas that I'll get in contact with and hoop with just in regular sessions. It's like, bro, I thought you was nicer than that.
Yeah,
you look way nicer than that on IG.
I
got a little brother right now, Poppy. He's so nice.
Yeah.
He's so nice, but I had to get him out of that cool, that cool shit, like being cool with people. And when you go to the gym, like, nah, bro, like you supposed to attack the top dog.
Absolutely.
Because you got to test where your abilities at. You feel what I'm saying?
What are we talking
if
about?
you go in there and you guarding your homie and he guarding you, y'all not gonna go at each other as hard because that's your boy. You feel what I'm saying? So like when you go in the gym, bro, you need to figure out, this the one. You know what I'm saying? And then figure out where your skills is at from there.
Because the thing is, too, though, you never know who's in the gym watching you. You
right,
know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
and that's a whole different conversation. But yeah, you're right. You spot on. For sure.
People want to see where your mentality's at.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you how competitive are you?
And he been picking that up. Shout out to Pop. You already know, bro. But
he's nice.
Nice. Yeah. He's one of the ones. He'll be a junior this year.
He's one of those dudes. Just needs that push.
Yeah, and that's all.
He
And that's all it was.
Tested like that yet?
That's all it was.
Every hooper knows there's that one dude you come across that's going to test
make you have to do something.
And it's kind of like a slap in the face. Like, damn, I thought I was nice until I just met this dude. Like, this dude he's different.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that just tapped me into a question. Who was one of them guys for you? Somebody that you matched up against and you're like, okay, I gotta go. Man, I gotta really go with this nigga.
I'll tell you what. The first dude that was kind of like a big culture shock for me was Deontay Burton.
Okay.
Man.
Shout out Deontay Burton.
Deontay Burton. Shout out Deontay Burton, man.
He went to Marquette.
Man, went to Marquette, went to Iowa State. He's playing for the Sacramento Kings G League now, doing his thing, man.
Yeah.
But when we was younger, it's crazy because, like, at the time, I think he was ranked, like, 15 in his class.
Yeah.
And he's
one of them ones.
And he's, like, 6'5", lefty, and I'm watching him more.
Super athletic.
But what's crazy
solid.
He's
solid.
strong and he's super long too. People like he's like probably 6'5", probably got like a 6'9" wingspan. You know what I mean? 6'10" wingspan. And we're warming up, and I'm watching him. I'm like, man, I'm not really convinced. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'll never forget. This is kind of like welcome to AAU moment. You know what I mean? For me,
Watching the warm ups.
you know, and we're playing TP Elite out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I'll never forget. I was guarding him. He did a hard ass jab, and he cut back door, and his point guard threw a lob, and I'm thinking, ain't no way this motherfucker gonna catch this bitch. And mind you, he's left-handed.
Yeah,
and
they make it look crazy.
They threw it on the right side of the back of the rim.
Yeah,
and he goes up, and this motherfucker's it's at the top. It's at the top of the square.
Yeah,
he catches it with his right like this, brings it back with his left,
bangs that motherfucker.
Boom, just throws it in like it was nothing. And I go, oh shit.
Yeah, shit got real.
A little bit different. And like that was like my first because I've always been a stronger guard.
Yeah.
So he was one of those dudes that was able to match my strength, and he had the full package. You know what I mean? That was probably the toughest guard I've ever went against, and I've went against some top level players. You know what I mean? But Deontay Burton, man, he was one of the ones that kind of gave me the business my first time.
Yeah, he was I think he came in as a freshman at Marquette when I was at Georgetown. And he was explosive, you know. Everything he did was explosive.
Still,
you know? When he drive, you know, he just super aggressive. He tucked the ball like a football.
Man, what?
You know, he was.
He's like a fucking tight end.
Yeah.
Playing basketball.
For real.
Yeah.
And he's dunking the fuck out that ball.
It's scary when he get the ball, you know. When he don't got the ball, it's like, all right, I might have a playoff. But like when the ball is coming to him, like, and he's Gary go do something.
I ain't gonna lie, he was like the first person in college, like, because when he went to Iowa State, I'm pretty sure he was newcomer of the year.
Yeah.
Like because he was like the sixth man off the bench.
Yeah.
But he was like the sixth man, like when he came in. Yeah. It was ISO ball, like give Deontay the ball and just go work.
He ran the second unit for sure. Yeah.
Did y'all play versus them?
When he was at Marquette, yes. Yeah, he was nice. I mean, you could see his tangibles, you know what I'm saying?
But
like,
he was young.
He was young. So like he wasn't really tapped in all the way to like what he could do, but like he was nice as far as like, you know, he would back cut and go dunk on somebody.
He loves the back cut.
Yeah, and then you know, he liked to dribble with his offhand, which a lot of players do, you know, like that. But he was one of those drive it with his offhand and then jump and just dunk that shit with his left.
He'll lull you to sleep.
Like, damn.
I see he does like that because
and then just take off,
back.
and you be like, damn, man,
right.
I ain't gonna go try to get that. And he's strong as hell.
And the thing is, most lefties are shooters too.
Yeah.
So a lot of people aren't really ready for a lefty
Playing him
who's
for
a
the
real
jumper.
slasher.
Yeah,
you know, and like the thing is, he's the type of dude, he'll lull you to sleep. He'll dribble slow.
Yeah.
And then it's just like boom, boom.
But you gotta play him for the jump shot because he is a lefty.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like,
so
he can hit it. He can hit it.
Yeah, he can.
He's a tough guard, man. For anybody, I've seen him go against some top dogs and get busy.
But he got that brute. Like he's a Julius Randle type of like. If I want to get to the rim, I can.
For sure.
Really
they are similar.
You know what I mean?
They kind of are similar. Super similar games. Yeah. Both lefties, both strong, both get to the rim, both can hit the jumper, both super explosive.
Yeah,
they are. I never really thought about that, but now I am. Yeah. That's a super great comparison of them two, man.
Yep, and he's one of those, like, he just so happened to be a guard. If he was 6'9", he'd be Julius.
If he was 6'9",
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, he'd be in the league for sure. It'd be a guarantee.
Full-fledged contract.
Yeah,
big boy.
Sure.
Okay, so yeah, speaking about shooting, bro, have you been a shooter your whole life, bro? Could you shoot it your whole life?
This motherfucker right here.
Hell nah. So I mean, y'all catching me like. To keep it 100, bro, y'all catch me at the apex of like my ability. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was a kid, I'm keeping it 100. Like when I was a kid, I was a center. So like I never got
you was
the
that
ball.
Big ass fat kid.
Yeah, I was big, strong than a motherfucker. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never.
You was always taller than everybody.
Yeah, I was always taller. I was always stronger. I was always bigger. So like when I was a kid, I played with Marcus Teague as a kid. I played with PJ Butte. Like I played with a lot of guys who were just like the ones, you know what I'm saying? So like when I was a kid, my job was real simple, you know what I mean? Protect the basket and rebound, finish at the rim and rebound, you know what I'm saying? Basic shit. But like as I was playing, I'm like, yo, I might not grow to be 6'10", you know what I'm saying? So like I gotta learn how to play like a guard. So then I start working on other shit, you know what I mean?
And a lot of people get fucked up like that.
Yeah.
Coaches love the handicap.
I'm glad that you transitioned into that because there's been plenty of people that was that bigger kid since they were young, and they never developed that skill set.
Ended up being 6'1".
They never developed the skill set.
6'1" center.
Yeah, like bro, you're playing a center, bro.
Look,
come on, bro.
So I had this conversation with somebody today, man, just about transitioning in positions. I said, bro, I started off as a center. I moved to a power forward. I moved to a wing. I moved to point guard.
I said, bro,
5 positions. Yeah, bro. And it's crazy because I'm like, damn, like whenever I needed to, I did it. You know what I'm saying? So like, and that showed how much I just love the game. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, if you don't have no trainer, like my parents couldn't afford no trainer and all that other shit. Man. So like, you know what I'm saying?
We grew up in a different era.
You feel
bro.
me? Like, yeah. So in my mind, I'm like, damn, like I gotta figure out how to work on my handles. I gotta figure out how to do this and shoot and do all this other shit. So, you know, my pop helped me shoot free throws, but past that, it was like, yo, do you want to shoot or not? Like, let's go in the gym. We're gonna get some shots up. I'm gonna chase down my rebounds, you know, whatever. But then I think what helped me a lot of times was like, I got tired of chasing down my fucking rebounds, so you better make this shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I got to that point where I was so obsessed with just making shots, and then you know, eventually I was going to some of the biggest camps in the country, and then eventually the shit just kind of popped. You know,
man,
yeah,
that's crazy, bro. Because it just shows if you work on your craft that much, you can do it.
Yeah, for sure.
If you really put that work in, put that time in, put that shit in over time and time. This shit comes over time.
And it was crazy. Like that's with anything, you know.
Yeah.
And like, but another important aspect of that is not letting your coach handicap you.
For sure.
Because there's a lot of coaches that see you as a big man, as a little kid, and then like, and they just ride that wave like through your whole career. Like, nah, I'm only like 6'3", dude. Like, it's time to put me on that wing.
And our coach, I think he, you know, he tried to balance out both. I will give Carl Hardister, man. I'm gonna show love. He's an assistant coach over at Addicts right now, and
shout out Carl Hardister.
Yeah, for sure. He's the one that kind of molded my mentality, along with my parents, like with that aggression. You know what I'm saying? When I come out and play, like, nah, you on full attack, and that's what it is. Like anything else past that is you bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
another thing too. I will say though, like, it's a blessing too at the end of the day growing up as a big man. Because like especially now in your game, I noticed that like it's so easy for you to get a mismatch and take a smaller guard into the paint, and you're just like it's just unguardable.
A walk down.
You know what I mean? Like and you're stronger and you're bigger and you can shoot over the top and you got real post moves because you grew up doing that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a great foundation.
Appreciate it.
What's so crazy is that now him tapping in and saying that, you starting out as a big man and transition through position, you brought it all together. Yeah. So you got that post. Yeah. You got that. You still got the handle. You still can shoot it. You just put everything together. And that just made you so much more versatile. Yeah. Because I was watching some highlights with you, and I just watched your game. You're still strong. You still can get to the rim. You still take somebody down there if you need to, too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter what level you're at.
And you're smarter. You're smarter, man.
Yeah. I think just, you know, being in the game, you know, long enough, you figure out when and how. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's just monetizing that ability and being able to know when to, you know, put it on display.
And I promise y'all right here, this dude to my left, he does not miss a game winner. Like every time it's for game,
he just hit a game winner.
He just hit a game winner.
He just hit the game winner in TBT.
Yeah,
Devontae Smith-Rivera for 3 game winner.
If it's time to closing time, this nigga DSR gonna call for the ball, and it don't matter how he gonna get the ball off, but he gonna get it up. Whether it's a free throw, whether it's a 3, he's gonna get that motherfucker up, and the motherfucker gonna go in.
No cap. I ain't gonna lie to you. He get busy in that clutch.
Busy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Cause I was wondering too. I'm like, God damn, why they keep going to this nigga at the end of the game? Boom, boom, boom. Game time. Yeah. And we having the games we're playing
like
10-9. 9-8. Like it's just right there. You know right there. DSR and these are not wide open shots. These are contested buckets.
These are high level runs too. Like you know, I mean, we got real dogs in these runs.
Yeah, bro. Man. I mean, I think a lot of it is controlling your destiny. You know, I've always I think the biggest thing is I've always believed in that, controlling your destiny. Even though it is a team sport, you know, I'm not selfish by no stretch, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, I am a firm believer in like shit when, you know, I'm one of those that's confident enough to say, look, if it don't work, it's on me. But if it does work, it's on me. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of
you gonna bet on yourself
for sure, and I don't think a lot of people would bet on themselves in real time. You know what I mean? Because they know
it takes a different caliber of confidence to be able to do that. Like, hey, you know what? If we win, it's on me. If we lose, it could be on me.
It does, and that's why like I said, bro, I don't really feel no pressure. You know, ever, you know what I mean? Because I feel like you always got an opportunity, you know, to advance or move forward or, you know, get better or whatever. So, you know, that's kind of been my, you know, my MO for the game.
Your mark,
for sure.
But we do want to tap in with you, man. And we want you to give us full understandings, man. DSR understandings.
Yeah.
Transition now, we're out of high school.
Okay.
You're Mr. Georgetown.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Big East. Man, how was the Georgetown understand this, man?
I knew he's good, dude.
Yeah, for sure. So listen,
How was the Georgetown understand this, man?
Before you get started, like this is top level Georgetown things. Like Mr. Georgetown averages 16 points as a fucking junior.
Come on now.
Named Big East preseason player of the year.
Yeah. Like that.
All rookie first team coming in on his first fledge. And he had Otto Porter on that team too, which is a top. Everybody knows Otto Porter is
one of the ones.
Top level NBA guy, man.
Yeah.
And DSR was a freshman when he came in.
He
was still all rookie team.
Yeah.
1,000-point scorer at Georgetown.
Yeah.
Everything. One of them ones on the list. You're up there on the board when it comes to Georgetown legends.
And people don't understand.
And we're
man.
talking about like people like Allen Iverson. Like we're talking about Greg
Patrick
Rose, Patrick
Yeah.
Ewings. Like you're on that list up there with people from Georgetown.
Like think about all the hoopers that came through Georgetown.
Yeah.
Only 45 of them got that 1,000-point mark.
Mm-hmm.
You're one of them, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it real.
It was a great time, you know, honored for sure, you know, just to be mentioned with, you know, Allen Iverson, and you know that's the culture hero, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
One of them ones.
He started it all, man.
Yeah. So, you know, any time that you in a conversation with somebody like that, bro, it's always a blessing. And then, you know, to be amongst the towers, you know, Georgetown is known for, you know, Mutombo and Ewing and, you know, Zoe and everybody.
Who was that
yeah.
big ass black motherfucker who went to
they all big and black.
the beat.
Nah, the beat was at UConn.
He was UConn.
Yeah.
I thought
For us, it was Alonzo Mourning. It was Patrick Ewing. It was Dikembe Mutombo.
Greg Monroe.
Greg Monroe was one of the most recent. We just played in that ABL together.
I saw y'all playing together.
Yeah, man. He had 20 and 20. He just
big as fuck.
Yeah, bro. He top 10 pick. You know, he was just putting on display why he was one of the ones.
It was easy.
That's all it was. Yeah.
What's he doing now? Is he overseas? What he got going on now?
I think he was overseas. He had been in and out of the G League a little bit, but you know, Greg's such a solid dude. You know what I mean? But he, you know, he show you why he one of the ones too. Like, let's not get it fucked up. You know
shout out Greg Monroe.
Yeah.
Man.
Greg Monroe.
Yeah,
he had a nice little stint with the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, you know, we talk shit all the time. You know, that's my guy, but
not
you know, when we had these conversations,
how was your understandings at Georgetown?
Phenomenal. My understandings for DC was great. You know,
That's DC too.
Yeah, they treated me with a lot of love. I ain't gonna lie.
DC's a different type of time.
I ain't never been.
You know what I'm saying?
You missing
like
out.
that?
It's
you
right
missing
there.
out. Yeah, you missing out.
Maryland,
Yeah,
Baltimore.
Yeah,
all that region.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Give us full understandings.
I mean, you know, my understanding of DC is, you know, crazy because, you know, at the time when I came in there, the Wizards, you know, the Wizards is top dogs. You know what I mean? And then you got the Redskins and all that stuff, but. You know, at the time, they weren't that good. You know what I mean? Just keeping it 100. They wasn't that good, but they had just drafted John Wall, who's, you know, the big homie. And then they had Brad Bill, too, who's one of my guys.
He's so tough.
Yeah, they both them ones, for sure.
Shout out Brad Bill.
Yeah. And then, but they just weren't that good. But Georgetown was like that. You know, when we had Otto Porter and Greg Whittington and Josh Smith, like, we just had a bunch of guys that was like, yeah, it's a lock. You know what I mean? So, we just had the city on 10, you know. So when we would pop out, it was real, you know what I mean? So like for me, I was like the young dude on the scene that like I wasn't from there, you know what I mean? So it was new, you know, and y'all know what it's like to be the guy that's not from.
For sure.
Who was that? You
Everybody
know
can
Everybody's
feel it.
Like, who is that?
They can
you know
feel
what I mean?
it too.
Yeah, for sure. And so when they would watch our games and stuff, like, you know, I'm hitting game winners against UConn. I'm hitting game winners against, you know, and it's just lit, bro. It's just lit. You know what I mean? Like I'll tell you a crazy story. So I had never been to the strip club before, you know. Real shit. I had never been to the strip club before. Yeah, real shit. I'm gonna kick it to y'all straight.
And this is full understandings, man.
For sure.
We're giving y'all full understandings,
So,
man.
so I was one of them like, nah, I'm going to the league. I ain't doing nothing. Blah, blah, blah. So I was so locked in. But then, you know, for my birthday, you know, one of my guys.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 20, 21, somewhere in there. Yeah, I wasn't even locked in.
But you don't gotta, you know. People don't understand this. When you're one of them ones,
and that's how the city treated me. You know what I'm saying?
You walking in off strength.
For sure. And that's how the city treated me. You know what I mean? So when I was in DC, bro, like I would go down to Berry Farms with KD, the Morris twins. You know, it was one of those, you know, Oladipo, Vic, like shout out to Vic.
Sure.
And that's one of my guys too.
Man.
Like
damn.
it was just different. You know what I mean? When I would show up, it's like, damn, I'm getting love from, you know, all of these people. So everybody else start treating me different. You know what I mean? So then instantly. But anyway, so I go to the strip club for the first time, and one of my guys, Isaac, he like, yo, it's your birthday, bro. We about to blow this shit, man. Like, so he give me like 500, 600. So he hand me some bread or whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. In my mind, I'm a broke ass college student, so I'm like, like 200 of this about to stay right here in my fucking pocket.
A fat ass wad
straight up. So I'm like, all right, but the rest of this we about to have fun. So, you know, we get there. I'm get to going crazy. I'm just throwing bread, doing my thing. So I see one of the shorties in there. You know, strippers is a little, you know, it's a little different. I ain't used to this type of environment. You know what I mean? So of course they like, yo, what's up with you? Like I seen you on TV last week. One of them, you know, just came direct. Boom. She's like, yeah, I seen you on TV last week.
DSR for 3.
I said, oh no, this is crazy. Like I just was so, you know, caught off guard because I'm from that. You feel me? Like it's different. It's
you
just,
fell in love. She made you fall in love.
Oh, of course.
That was your first. So this is your first strip club.
This is my intro to DC. You know what I mean? This is my intro to DC. Like my birthday is
a private dance.
Yeah,
you
but
fell
you know,
in love.
I ain't fall in love, but like it was just different. You know what I mean? So like going to DC and then being from Nap, you know how Nap is. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. It's home. You know what I'm saying? Always, but. Being there, it was just like, damn, it was such royalty treatment anywhere I went, bro.
Culture
so like,
shock.
you know, I go there and it's like, all right, cool. I got a shorty that's like, she willing to, you know, give me bread for whatever, you know what I'm saying? She buy me whatever. And just in general, like, you know, DC treats you different. I would say like, you know, for me, it was a culture shock too, like being around just different type of people, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. From Indy, you either around primarily white people or black people, you know what I'm saying? You don't get like a diverse crowd.
Big melting pot.
Yeah, but being there, you know, the diversity, I think, helped me, you know, because that's what I like, you know what I'm saying? I like a mixed crowd. I like, you know, that type of environment.
For sure, me too, same way.
Yeah. And then, you know, as far as the, you know, the nightlife is different.
Really? In DC, it's like that?
Yeah, it's different. I mean,
for sure.
Because one, it's a tourist city.
Okay.
So like people are in and out, you know what I'm saying, checking out what's going on. They trying to have a good time. And you know, a lot of people on work, leave and all that other shit. Like, so they trying to enjoy themselves, you know what I mean? And then you got in one bowl, you got Howard, you got Georgetown, you got Virginia, you got Virginia Tech, you got Maryland, you got George Washington, you got American. Imagine mixing all of that, you know what I'm saying, in one corner, you know what I'm saying, of the city, and you're at the apex, you know what I'm saying?
Georgetown.
You're at the peak of the mountain. So it's like when I'm at the peak of the mountain of all of that, everybody know who you are. It don't matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? Like I could go shopping and it's like, damn, I'm gonna see somebody that they gonna know who I am. I might not know who they are, but they know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's definitely different, bro. And I rocked with it for sure.
So what's crazy too is I feel like you're in DC, right?
Yeah.
So you're dealing with college. You're dealing with high scholars.
Yeah.
So like the women there, you're dealing with like a different caliber of woman. It's like it ain't like your UCLA type of woman. It's like you're talking, like you said, Howard.
Yeah.
Like smart lawyer, big
they all
type.
Man, I didn't deal with. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like there wasn't.
You know,
these are top level black women, man. Our favorite.
And I'm a man.
Give us understanding about the big.
All right, so look,
those type of types.
I'll put it like this, you know, and you know, respect to everybody, but like. There was no female that I ran into personally that like wasn't top of the line. You know what I'm saying? Like I never had a female that I dealt with while I was there that wasn't like, oh, she's the CEO of fucking, whatever. Or she's like, but they bad though. You know what I'm saying? Like they're bad.
And you had it like that?
Yeah. I mean, well, it's hard for you to miss when when you're in the
DSR. It's okay.
Yo.
Goddamn. I'm just keeping it 100,
Mr. Big East.
I mean, it's just hard to miss. You on ESPN every day. They watch TV. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it just made it very different. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of times when I pop out or go out somewhere, man, say less. You know what I mean? It's one of them type of deals. And like then I got hip to like Park on 14th, and I got hip to Rose Bar and all of these big time spots that like, if you ask the league niggas, you know what I'm saying? These are the spots that they at. Like, so it's like, if I'm walking in there off the strength and, y'all go in there to be searching for shit. I go in there just off of like, damn, I'm just trying to have a good time. And it's like,
you got I'm
living the same, we live in the same type of steez when it come to DC. And it's like, man, man, it's tough. It's tough because you you can get us some shit.
Man.
You can
but you
can get us some shit. You can get us some shit.
And like I said in the other episode, I'm just saying like, you gotta watch what's going on around you, and you gotta watch who you let around you when you're who you are at this level. When you got understandings, when you got shit going on, you gotta watch who you let it go around you. Simple. Just like what he's tapping in and saying, he not giving y'all the full understanding, but he's giving y'all the full understanding though. Like, hey, this how it is, and that's how I gotta move. I'm Devontae Smith-Rivera, and I'm in this situation. I'm in Baltimore, and like, let's get some understandings here. Like, this is DC, this is Baltimore, this is Maryland. Like, we're in that understanding. Like, that's crazy. But listen, how was the accents?
Oh man, they different. Everything is a John. Everything is a kill mode. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of them ones like you tripping or you funny or some shit. But like
they got a whole nother talk over
there.
Big different talkery.
So look, a kill car, right? Y'all know who a kill car is,
of course.
One of them legendary.
Dollars life.
You feel me?
Man.
I saw you post and say a kill car. You talk like this, nigga. Two, there. So look, niggas talk crazy.
So look, a kill hit me one day, bro, and was talking crazy because he like hell no, I don't talk like that. I said, bro, Odell, I think it was Odell Beckham had posted a video or something.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Dude, I said, yo, if this ain't a kill, oh my, I was in tears when I heard it because I'm like, yo, this is you, bro. Yeah. And he was like, nah, bro, we don't even talk like that. I said, you don't hear that shit when it comes out your mouth. I said, bro, this is you to the T. But yeah, nah, shout out to Kill, Will Barton too, like Josh Shelby. It's a lot of
Will
ones.
Barton, is he the one who started the Sham God? Like that was
the big he ain't start the Sham God.
No, but that was the one that went viral, right? When he hit that shit in the Drew League.
You talking about?
Years ago
he did, but you talking about Tony Roden.
It was
really you talking about Tony Roden? Yeah, Tony Roden is one of them ones too, and that's my guy too. Will Barton go crazy.
Will Barton's
he's nice.
Bucket.
He's nice.
He's one of those dudes comes in and gives you 12 to 15 on the relaxed tip.
He's a hooper, man. You know, put him anywhere, he gonna get a bucket.
Absolutely, man.
Okay, DSR. Let me tap into this right here. So, one of your best games that you had was versus IU in your first career. What you have, 29?
Yeah. Home cooking.
Okay, was that junior year? That's home cooking. That's understanding.
Whole family there.
How did it? Y'all played at the crib too?
We played at the Garden. We played them the first time they beat us by like 4. That was when Oladipo and Cody Zeller was there.
Okay, that was nice
at the Barclays. That was the first time. That was the first game in the Barclays. When I was at Georgetown, I was a freshman. 2 years later, as a junior, we played IU. At the Garden, which is, it's the Garden.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So
who was on IU that year? Who was on IU that year?
That was Troy Williams, James Blackman. That was Yogi. That was Hunter. That was they had a mob for sure.
Shit.
James Blackman, he was nice.
He one of them ones. That's a little bro.
Yeah,
for sure. Bro. Overseas and shit,
that's a little bro. Yeah, he nice.
Nice. Definitely. That's top level, bro. That's major to, just because it's Indiana. You from Indiana.
Yeah.
So it's you got a different feeling going into that game.
Yeah.
A whole different feeling. And of course we know you get busy every single night.
Right.
But that is one of those games that I'm like, yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah,
I know these niggas.
Like
I know these niggas.
That's one of those games where like before the season, you circle that date. Like I'm putting on this night.
I mean, it was a great day. You know, we won. I mean, I played well. But I would say what was so crazy about that day was like, you know, in my mind, I was just thinking back to that when we played them at Barclays. You know what I'm saying? They beat us at Barclays. My freshman year, we had Otto, but they had a mob. They had Cody Zeller. They had Oladipo. Will Sheehy was there. Jordan E. Holes was there. Yogi was there. They just had a team, you know, who was you know, nice, and they was orchestrated well.
Cody Zeller, he was Player of the Year that year?
Yeah, I think was it this year? Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Big ass farm boy, man.
And
out there throwing shit
nice.
around.
Yeah, Cody's nice. You know, he one of the ones too.
Indiana.
Yeah,
I was down there not
corn-fed.
too long ago. Like he from right around Evansville region.
Yeah,
What's it called? I forget what it's called.
That's a great question. I can't think off the top of my head. Yeah,
Big white man mode.
but he a beast though. Yeah, he a beast.
Stacked.
He a beast. Yeah, he's a beast, man. He, you know,
all
he's
the
one of them
Zellers though.
Yeah, all the Zellers, all the Plumlees too from Indiana. You know, he's just a brute, and you know, at that time, you know, IU just had the recipe. You know, they had a good mix. They had Yogi, who was kind of like the new speed. You know, just aggressive. You know, he had all that, and then Vic was prepped to
NBA,
be, you know,
NBA
the next
player.
one for sure. Like he was in that class with Otto Porter and them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was drafted number 2. Otto was drafted number 3. So you know, it was heavy. You know, that game was heavy. And then you know, fast forward to my junior year when, you know, me, Yogi, we were both juniors at that time. You know, I knew what we had at stake. I knew what they had at stake. We both were ranked top 20 at the time, I believe. But I know me and Yogi, you know, we've always had that, you know, competitive rivalry type of deal. And, you know, he pushed me a lot. To be honest with you, you know, if there was anybody that pushed me in my career to be better than everybody else, it was definitely him, because he was always, you know, he was always close. He just was always close, you know what I mean? And he was always really good. Like, I always thought highly of him, but, you know, I always wanted to get the best of him.
But you and Yogi are totally different players.
Yeah.
Like he's a pick you up 96 feet type of guy,
Yeah,
energetic.
yeah.
Like you're a bucket.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you do. You come on the floor, you're gonna score.
It's definitely a contrast as far as styles, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
Still competitive.
yeah, it's competitive. You know what I mean? He's a point guard. I'm a point guard as far as size and, you know, ability and shit like that. But yeah, do I like to score a little bit more? Yeah, but I think Yogi's a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
he can get 30 if he really wanted to. You know, he was that good, but at the same time, you know, I always wanted to keep my best foot forward when I would see him. You know, and that was really the one, you know, he was really the one that kind of kept me out in front, you know what I'm saying? Because he challenged me so much.
And like Yogi, he's so obviously I've never played against Yogi.
Yeah.
Saw him play many a times, but
Yeah.
I can just tell the fluential of his movement.
Yeah.
Is he crazy out there?
Well,
how does he move? Is
well,
he
pit bull.
he's explosive. You know,
Strong,
just because he's
strong.
not dunking and shit, like he's explosive.
Yeah, that doesn't
as
mean
far
shit.
right.
Yeah.
As far as like his first steps, his ability to get in and out of moves. Yeah, he's strong.
Boy, strong as hell.
Like, you know, his ability to get in and out of moves was pretty ridiculous. I think that's why he was able to get his opportunities in the NBA and stuff like that, because, you know, he's small, but at the same time he's a pit bull. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he'll hit you with an in and out crossover, but it'd be so fast and so aggressive that it's like you're gonna fall for pretty much every move that he does because it's so aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of guys don't move that, you know, and turn violently. You know what I'm saying? He moves
super.
very, you know what I mean, very violent.
He moves like Russ.
Yeah.
If we could compare him to somebody, it's Russ.
Yeah.
They have their games are similar because they're so.
Yeah.
I think Yogi is a little bit more swift and a little bit more move.
He has some handle, better handle. Yeah.
And a little bit more moves.
Yeah.
But if we're comparing him to somebody, it's gonna be Russ.
Yeah.
The explosiveness, the getting to the rimness, it's just all that.
As far as that, because Yogi's not a scorer by any means.
But Yogi knows.
he can
Yogi,
put- he can put the ball in the basket.
He can,
but yeah,
Yogi was probably like their best scorer at IU. He
Yeah.
could put the ball in the rim because he could
After
shoot
Vic
it.
and them left,
After them, but he was one of those guys when they left. But Yogi, what he averaged 15,
15,
18, somewhere around there.
Yep.
That's a
He was
basket
up there.
in college, bro.
Yeah.
That's
But
getting money.
He's one of them ones, but he, you know, I say all that to say he know what's up.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Hold on.
This is a grand transitioning point too. Is college, right?
Yeah.
So we got to high school, we went college. What was the NBA is a different. People don't understand how crazy the NBA really is.
Man, we can dive into
Yeah, how was that? How was going from Georgetown to the Chicago Bulls, and what workouts did you go through? Who was interested in you? How was it just when you did get to Chicago?
It was full understanding.
So I worked out for a handful of teams, the Knicks, the Rockets, you know, off the top of my head, I can't think of the other ones, but they all basically came to see me for there's a workout for like all the seniors and stuff, basically. So like, you know, when some of them came to watch that, and then some of them came to watch me independently. I was living in Houston at the time, doing my player development and stuff, and dealing.
How
with
long
my
was you in
agent.
Houston?
I was there for roughly a year.
Okay,
roughly a year.
We'll tap into that in a second.
Houston's a different type of time.
Look, man, I was trying to. Shit. Look, we'll address that in a second. But yeah, I was living in Houston at the time, you know, and just, you know, crafting my game, and you know, there were some scouts to come see me and stuff like that, and then you know, once I got to Chicago, it was great, but it was also tough because we had a lot of trades go down that year. So the year that I ended up going to Chicago, that was when Dwayne Wade got traded there. Rondo got traded there. Spencer Dinwiddie was there.
He's nice.
RJ Hunter ended up getting traded to us. Michael Carter Williams got traded to us. So like, you can see the overwhelming amount of guards there. You know what I mean? Like, and these guys are on guaranteed contracts. You know what I mean? So for me, it was a kind of an uphill battle the whole time.
These are guys that have proven themselves
for sure. You know what I
Michael
mean?
Carter was supposed to be one of them.
And you know, to be honest with you, you know, when I would go to practice and stuff, you know, they had drafted that year Denzel Valentine. And you know, I like Denzel, you know, he's cool people, but at the same time, when we would have practices and stuff, I was on full attack with everybody, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm fighting for a job, you know, at this point. So it's you know, anybody that I saw kind of in front of me, and I remember, I'll never forget, assistant coach, his name was Jim Boylan. And, you know, the first day that we got to play pickup, like I just was, when I got that shit, I was just like, yo, nah, we about to get a bucket. You know what I mean? I'm using screens. I'm just doing whatever, and I'm scoring, you know, when I touch the rock. And he's like, you know, how does it feel to get your first NBA bucket? I said it felt like I was supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew I was going to do that. I wasn't really worried about nothing else. You know, it was more so just, are you going to give me the opportunity or not?
For sure.
You know what I mean?
You just needed that opportunity.
Right.
You go in there and play ball.
Right.
That's just you. You're a basketball player.
Right.
You do this every day, night in and night out. So when I get in the game and I get that opportunity, of course I'm going to produce. Of course I'm going to do me. This is just what I do. I'm a basketball player.
Yeah. So, you know, a lot of it was great, you know, as far as the experience, travel, stuff like that. You know, side note, I remember this the first time I flew on a private jet. We was in Indy. Mind you, I didn't play this game, and I was pissed because we was, you know, back home. You know, I'm thinking like, shit, I'm not getting the game. It was a good game and stuff, but you know, I didn't play or whatever, but I wasn't tripping. So we ended up coming back to Chicago, but like, we fly back for the Ye concert. Kanye West had a concert at the United Center back in Chicago. And so I'm like, oh, shit, it's lit. You feel me? So at the time, Rondo, Taj Gibson, who else? Paul George, everybody flying back for this concert. So we like, all right, bet. I'm like, they don't hang with the OGs, you know. And Rondo, he went to Oak Hill, you know what I mean? So he's kind of like, you know, that's big bro type shit. Yeah, so we like, all right, bet, we about to slide. So we ended up going back to Chicago for the Ye concert. And it was just lit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just something that was just, like, crazy to me because, you know, you think as a rookie, like, you don't get to experience that with the guys who have been here for 10+, you know what I mean, and been doing this shit. So it's different.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
What was your welcome to the NBA moment?
Welcome to the NBA moment. I say this. shit. It's a couple of them, but the main one was I remember we was in the locker room one time. We was in the locker room one time, and so you know, Rondo, we just kind of chilling, and you know, he talking about, you know, I don't know, something happened where Oak Hill had came up. Yeah. I'm like, shit, we got the best Oak Hill team that ever come out this one. You know, I'm talking my shit like shit. And I had my shoes. I just so happened that day to have my shoes that had the 44-0, you know, #1 team in the country, all this shit. So I'm thinking I'm about to wear them in the game that day. I think we had played the Bucks or some shit. And so I'm like, all right, I'm about to wear these today. So I bring them in the locker room. He like, nah, nigga, what? Like, y'all, just because y'all ain't looking, nigga, y'all ain't that nice. Shit, we had, but they had Josh Smith. They had him.
Man,
they had
Josh Smith.
They had some other ones too, but him and Josh Smith alone is enough. You feel me?
Josh Smith is like a forgotten about
yeah,
guy. He was so nice.
He's a dog. He's a dog. So like,
man.
You know, and so he come in talking that shit. I'm like, yo, we know who the ones are. You know, I'm talking my shit. I bring in a bag. I'm carrying that motherfucker like a Louis bag, just like, yeah, you see that? Yeah. 0 losses. You see that? You know what I mean? So I sit down. I'm not even by his locker, but I sit next to his locker. I walk up. And so Todd Gibson was one of my mentors, and Tony Snell at the time. Tony Snell was in Chicago. And so, you know, so I sit down. I'm like, damn. When he walk in, he see that shit. He like, yeah, what's up with you, young fella? What's going on? I'm like, shit, you tell me, like, what's going on? So he called Josh on FaceTime. So he talking to Josh, and they just, you know, talk. He like, man, you don't know what's up, man. Yeah. He talking that shit, man. He don't know what's up. Or so I'm like, all right. So I called at the time Jordan Adams. Jordan Adams was one of my teammates that went to UCLA.
Jordan Adams was nice.
Yeah, he nice. He was a top 20 pick.
For sure.
Went to the Grizzlies. Went to the Grizzlies. He was silly. He went to UCLA. That's my guy. But I call him like, yo, they over here talking shit, bro. What's up with it? You feel me? They trying to lock in. So, you know, we talk, whatever. And this is the real welcome to the league, bro. So we go out in warm-ups, and normally in warm-ups, I help Rondo, like, get ready for the game. So, like, I guard him, you know, just kind of help him go through his actions and stuff like that, you feel me?
Get him loose.
But this day, all of a sudden, he, like, play me 5 possessions straight up. You got ball every time, straight up. So we play one-on-one, and he shut that shit down 5 straight in a row. I said, damn.
You ain't score?
No, that shit was so tough.
He like
really can guard, bro. He really can guard. Like, and I'm gonna tell you why. You know, this day because you know when somebody catch you off guard, it's a little different. When you like thinking like, oh, we about to play, then your mindset go from like, all right, now I'm about to get ready to try to attack this. And like he caught me off guard because I'm thinking like, oh, the warm up, I'm out here chilling. I'm, you know, bullshitting. I ain't getting no shots up, nothing. I'm bullshitting. So I get out there. He like, check up, you know. Go ahead, you got ball. So I get the ball, I'm like, damn. So I get the move, and I ain't loose, I ain't nothing. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I walk out thinking I'm gonna help him get ready for the game. So I walk out there, I'm like, all right, bet. All right, you know, get the jabbing and doing. He waiting. Make a move, short, front rim. Come off again, do some shit. I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's butter. Short, front rim. I'm like, damn, all right, I gotta get loose. Like, he talking crazy. And then he's like, yeah. He said, I told you. He said, I told you. Man, he's talking crazy. He said, I told you. It ain't that sweet out here. I try to tell you.
People don't realize, man, Rondo coming up
he's
through that
different,
East,
bro. He's different, bro.
He was guarding the Derrick Roses.
He's different, bro.
He was guarding the Kyrie Irvings. You know,
But when we would, I'll say this though, when we would get in practice though, I would get at him. You know what I'm saying? When we would get in practice, I got at him because of that day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That day pissed me off. But like before that, I wasn't expecting him to be. I had never played him, you know, straight up like that. Like I would always have to guard like Isaiah Cannon at the time.
Isaiah Cannon was
he was nice. Yeah, Isaiah Cannon.
He averaged like what, almost 30?
Yeah,
at,
Murray State.
Yeah,
like him.
Like because John went to Murray State.
Yes,
Isaiah Cannon was like the one who put Murray State on the map. Bro.
Yes, he was.
Went to the Rockets.
Yep,
was nice.
So
I would
have to
at the Rockets.
Yeah, he was.
I always liked Isaiah Cannon.
And so a lot of the times, you know, those was my matchups. Isaiah Cannon,
you playing with top level
Denzel
guys,
Valentine, bro. You know, Jeremy Grant.
Denzel, what's crazy is Denzel. He was a real point guard.
He was.
They tried to transition him to a small forward. They really did him bogus.
Practice though.
You know, he don't
going at him.
He ain't want no problem.
Shit. Is it so? Like what?
I like him, but
so I want to ask you this, DSR. What is, because you see a lot of dudes who, you know, they'll be in college, right, and they'll be you know, they'll be the best player in college, right,
yeah,
or they'll be a first team, all whatever they are,
yeah.
they'll come to the NBA, and it's just they just can't cut it. What makes the NBA so different from college that these dudes who are so high caliber just can't cut it?
I would say for some, it's being able to adapt to somebody else being the primary like guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I would say, you know, the reason what made me so successful being around other really good players is the ability to adapt to their abilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to dominate the ball the whole time to be any good. Like, I can make shots. If you swing it, I'm gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? And then
that means a lot.
You know what I mean? Like, cause a lot of guys is like, damn, I need to touch it.
If he can't touch the ball, he can't be effective. He can't affect the game no other way.
So it's about learning the
role.
It's just to be good, you got to be able to affect the game in every single way. It's not just touching the ball or dominating the ball.
Right.
Okay.
You might have to go out there and defend.
Right.
You might have to go out there and rebound.
And that might be
You might have to go out there and distribute. And that'll be it. Or you might just have to come out there and bring the energy.
Yeah. And a lot of guys don't want that. They don't
have that in their game. That doesn't. And like you said, just being in the right system or translating over from college to the NBA, being in the right system, knowing your role, knowing that you have to come out here and do all the little things. You can't just do that shit that you did in high school and college because it was easy for you then because you was one of those top guys. But now when you get to this level,
I think that's the hardest transition for a lot of guys, bro. To be honest with you, they so used to like, let me get that, I can do it myself. And then when you got James Harden and you got Damian Lillard and you got LeBron and you got this person, it's like, damn, you only gonna get so many touches. You feel me? Like, and it's like, and it's not personal. It's not a problem. It's just one of those things that you got to kind of earn your stripes. You can't be like, when I come in here, you know, this why they brought me here. No, they're trying to figure out if you can adapt. And that's what they really trying to figure out, if you can adapt to the environment.
You just tapped into what I wanted to get into is the NBA is a little bit of a different beast. Yeah. Because, you know, the dudes who run the NBA, you know, the Paul Georges, the LeBrons, the KDs, the Derrick Roses, the Kyries, their prime lasts longer. So, you know, you come into the league guard heavy. Yeah. Steph Curry, Russell, all these guys. It's not like the NFL where you got a short prime. The NBA is one of those things where the prime lasts at least 10 to 12, 10 years at the minimum, really. Yeah. So it's like these guys are going to kill forever. Yeah. So you might come on to a Bulls team where you still got D Rose on there. I'm still the guy. Or you might got a Kirk Heinrich on there. He's still the guy. You know what I mean? So it's a different process. It's not like the NFL where it's a quick turnaround. You know, NBA is not a quick turnaround.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a crazy transition, bro. Because like when I had my stint in the NBA, it was so tough because trades can happen at any time. People can move at any time, and D Rose had just got traded
to the Knicks,
but while D Rose got traded, another legend got traded to us. So it wasn't like they was about to send Rondo to the end of the bench. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro,
it's Rondo.
It's Rondo. Like, he gonna play. Like, it don't matter who say what. You know what I'm saying? So like, you got Rondo, then you got at that time Spencer Dinwiddie, who was on the come up. Yeah, he was on the come up. Like, he was one of them ones. And I never forget too. Like, me and Spencer Dinwiddie, we both had got sent to the G League at that time, and in my mind, I'm so competitive. I'm like, nah, like, I'm better than Spencer Dinwiddie. I'm better than him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I would always just fully attack him in practice. Like, he would come, but he would come at me too. You know what I'm saying? He was nice. Yeah, he's nice.
He's like 6'6".
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. And I'm not one of those that be on that, because I'm so competitive with somebody, I don't want to give them their flowers. Like, Spencer Dinwiddie is one of the ones. Let's not get it confused.
He's definitely
but at that time, I was willing to take it there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, if you're supposed to be the next guy, I'm the next guy. You feel me? So like, let's really see what's up. And so, I think a lot of the times when you're in that situation, part of it too is you want to build relationships. You know what I mean? You got to learn that part of the game. And I think for me, I learned that part of the game later, as far as like, still understand relationships, bro, because You can be as competitive as you want to be, but sometimes knowing the right people, being around the right people, being just a good solid person to somebody can sometimes shape how you move, you know, what your next move look like. You know what I mean? Because you look at, you know, and you know, not just me, but just people in general. You know, Quentin Cook is a good friend of mine. And Quentin Cook is one of those guys that, you know, has navigated through the NBA based on a lot of relationships. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, he's talented.
He's had a great career.
He's good. Yep. Don't you know, don't misconstrue my
NBA
words.
champion.
Yeah, exactly. He's a 2-time champion.
And he played.
Yeah, and he's just a good dude. You know what I mean? And that goes a long way, because the fact that you can walk in the building and LeBron is gonna show you love, that tells me a lot about your character. Because if you're not one of the top dogs, that means that your character has to be on a different level, and that means that you as a person has to be on a different level.
Look
you know
at
what I mean?
look at Udonis Haslem.
For sure.
He's had a job for all these years.
Yeah.
And like Carmelo Anthony didn't have a job.
Yeah.
Udonis Haslem still. DeMarcus Cousins didn't have a job. Udonis Haslem's like his character, his leadership is so important to what the Miami Heat locker room, to those rookies, to those young dudes coming up, that they're like, he deserves this spot just of what he brings to the value of the team.
Yep.
And like you said, bro, right on the spot, people don't understand character is huge when it comes to basketball.
Yep.
And you can fill a spot just off being a great team player.
Yep. Melo, AI, who else? Gilbert Arenas. You know, these are all great players, people that we love, you know, people that we admire.
They're household names, man.
They're household names, legendary. But then when you look at like, damn, why they can't, you know, extend their careers out 5, 10 more years, it's simply because, you know, sometimes it's just about the relationship. It has nothing to do with the game. It has nothing to do with abilities. It's purely relationships. And I love these dudes. I watch Gil podcast right now. You know what I'm saying? I love Gilbert Arenas. Like, he's one of them ones. And he, you know, to me, Gilbert Arenas, you know, hold a special place with me because he was one of the combo guards around that time, you know, when I was a kid, that like, the combo guard is like the wave, you feel me? Like, yeah, I want to get buckets and I can still be the point guard, you feel me? Like, so it's like, damn. But, you know, and then AI obviously is a Hoya, you know what I'm saying? He's one of my guys, you know, my mentors and big, you know, big dogs when it come to Georgetown. But at the same time, you know, like I said, part of it is relationships. You know, you can be as great as you want to be, but when it comes to that communication and how you talk to people, at the end of the day, that shit gonna matter when your talent start to dwindle away.
Well, listen,
bit, you know what I mean?
NBA is a business.
For sure.
Just like in the real world, who you know can take you a long way, and
it's a call.
Who you are as a person can take you a long way, you know, as far as, because it's business.
For sure.
It's business, man. And
for sure.
Man, like I said, bro, you've had a great run, man.
Yeah, bro.
And
God is good.
You know, a lot
God
of
is great,
man.
bro.
God is great. Yeah.
God is great,
for
bro.
Real,
and like,
for real.
You such a talent, bro. Like you still got it to this day, and like everything you do now, bro, you can still go play wherever you want to play.
Yeah,
for sure.
Right now to this day.
Yeah.
How old are you?
30. Just turned 30. Just turned 30.
Still super, bro. You're still young. Still on the back half of your career.
Yeah.
You know, getting in the middle of it, but it's like you still got it.
Yeah.
And like I watched you in the Pro-Am this year, guys. You know, you're still playing versus guys, Kyle guys, and the younger guys that's overseas, and everything like that, bro. You can still make an impact any single night of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, we're about to transition so crazy. We done talking basketball, man. DSR super legend, bro. Like
love, bro.
Hey,
love.
This
Legend
one
right
of them guys. Like we gonna insert many clips and show y'all like who this guy is, and he's a legend. Most people already gonna know, but for the people who don't know, we're gonna show y'all who this guy is. One of them ones, man. This guy was a legend, bro. We're talking about somebody who led a team in scoring a top-level Division I team. This is Georgetown. Like, this has been a powerhouse for years.
Love, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He's from Indiana, of course. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how this shit go.
DSR, man, we got to tap in with the NBA talk a little bit, man. Yeah. Appreciate you tapping into that, man. That's cool, man. Getting to see a little rundown of how that shit really goes, the business aspect, all that. So, man, I want to get the full understand, the DSR full understandings, man. So, obviously, man, you made it to the league. there's not too many people on this earth that can say they even made it that far.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's a crazy accolade.
Yeah.
So with that being said, when it came to getting women, once you made it to the NBA, did you see a lot of like women?
Shit.
Full understanding.
And Zach,
full understanding.
Zach,
Full understanding. Full understanding.
this ain't even the league. It's Georgetown too.
You know what I mean?
Niggas don't even get the understanding
Georgetown,
that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he went to the next understanding.
Come on, he went to the real.
He wasn't at the first one. He went to the second
like
one
people
too.
don't understand the NBA. That's a real.
Oh, it's a
deal
whole different type of
fraternity.
time.
That's a
Yeah.
fraternity, bro. And like, you made it. Like, nigga, we
Can't nobody
made it.
ever take that away from you.
So
Yeah,
what I'm really
for
trying to
sure.
get at
Love.
is, man, like when you made it to that type of real deal pro
Yeah.
DSR
Yeah.
name is you're stamped. You're stamped, champ.
Love, bro.
You're stamped.
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of women trying to dial back, like, or could you see that women were trying to hop on that DSR type wave because she had that
Yeah.
motherfucking Bulls uniform on? Was that
Say
warm ups with Rondo?
Shit. And this is top level niggas on that team with you too.
Yeah.
You got top level niggas, top level
Yeah.
legends. Like you said, D Wade. We got Rondo. We got Dinwiddie. We got all these niggas.
Taj
that's on the
Gibson.
team.
Jimmy Butler was there too.
Shit.
At that
Jim
time.
Terry
Jimmy
was
wasn't-
shit.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler was one of them ones.
Bro.
He just
Fuck.
signed
Jimmy
the
was
extension,
Jimmy,
yeah.
but Jimmy wasn't Jimmy yet though. He was Jimmy.
No.
but
He just signed the extension. That year he signed a
he-
max.
yeah, he
that
had
was
a
his
good
first
year.
max.
Oh, he
That was his
yeah,
first
he was
good
he was
year.
he was
Yeah.
full
Yeah, he
fledged
was
First
Jimmy.
max.
Yeah, he was Jim.
Yeah, he had just
With the
it just
nappy
got-
fro.
It just got tapped in. It's like, man. So look, I say this, like, the crazy part about like just being in the league in general is like, and I tell anybody this, even now, bro. Like, the athletes most of the time got first come, first serve.
for
You
sure.
know, and I, it's just real. It's just being real. You know what I'm saying? If you go out to the club, you know what I'm saying, most of the athletes with the money, like, you remember the hooper because you could see him face value. You feel what I'm
seen
saying? Like, you know, like, oh damn, I turned on the game. The Lakers was playing, whoever. And it's like, damn, I remember whoever played for the Lakers. I remember whoever played for such and such. Whereas like other sports or other, entertainers and shit like that, you might miss them just off the strength of like maybe not listening to rap music, maybe not listening to, whatever.
Niggas got
But, like,
helmets on.
it's different, bro. It's different. Like, so when
NBA is
you,
different.
yeah. So like when you hoop, you could go anywhere and it's like, damn, he looked like a hooper. And then I find out he's a hooper. It's
Because
over. It's over, bro.
Women are automatically intrigued by tall niggas, niggas that
Yeah.
look like they're in shape.
Man.
When those
Man,
type of
y'all- I
niggas
mean,
walk in,
Y'all know, like, shit, y'all part of the, you feel me? Y'all part of the, you feel me?
Understand
Part of the vibe. Like, shit, it's like,
For sure,
So
champ.
they know when y'all, you know what I'm saying? When you walk in the building, it's like a different type of approach. You
Oh,
know
for
what I mean?
sure.
They like, who is that?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
and that comes night after
Yeah.
night after
Yeah.
night. If you get us three niggas walking in, we go walk in a bar downstairs, or we
Yeah.
go walk on a bar
Yeah.
anywhere. Eyes are gonna turn on us just
Right.
because we look like them.
Yeah.
Type of them niggas,
Yeah.
and we still are
Yeah.
them niggas.
You really
Relax.
are. Yeah, you really
Relax. You know what I'm saying?
I think, bro, a lot of the time, like, it's a part of it is how you see yourself, outside of the hoops, outside of the hoop scene, how you see
Yeah.
yourself, how you carry yourself.
on.
Presentation is everything. You
I
know what I
agree
mean?
with that, bro.
So, when we walk in the room, I expect people to turn and look and wonder what's going on and who is that and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's hoop or not. And a lot of times,
Facts.
any conversation that I've ever had, with a female or something, whether I was hooping or not, I never led with I'm a hooper
At all.
I
You
went.
can't do that.
You see what I'm saying? Because
That's
I don't
not-
want to.
that's
I'm not
not
playing
it.
my trump card. You
That's
feel me?
not
Like
it.
that's like
not your
a
trump card. That's
right,
something you can find
right.
out on the back end, baby, and
Right.
it's gonna get
Right.
you even more gushed up when you
Right.
find that part out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's me too, and that's the approach that I'll take to it. Whether whatever I
sure.
got going or what I got,
for sure.
let's just walk to my. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you what I got, but
Right.
when we get there, you gonna
Right.
see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna get understandings.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta be. And a lot of these niggas, they don't have that. They need that.
They need that.
They need what they
For
got.
sure.
They gotta show that
sure.
part of their understandings
sure.
because they not really one of them ones.
So funny
deep
story.
down.
For
They
sure.
didn't grow up being
sure.
one of them niggas
sure.
and having understandings before they had this shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Story time.
We been one of them niggas before we had this shit.
Before we had
so
anything.
all the extras is just what come with it. And that's just gonna get us more understandings.
Come on now.
And that's just
Let's
gonna make
keep
it
all the way.
For sure.
Come on now.
What's so funny is like you were just saying how niggas want to go out and they want to stunt and say they got this and that. Tell me why I just had a Jane sit there and say she just came out the woodworks the other day. She was like, I was talking to this dude. He's cool. He looked good.
Yeah.
All type of shit, whatever, light skinned dude. And she was like, she wanted to get with my cousin, right? And her cousin and her friend both look good.
Yeah.
So he was like, hey, I want both of them. And she was like, they ain't going. And he was like, he tried to say, I got a big boy Corvette. That's what his like.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
how
his,
green
to me,
that
that's
I'm
what
gonna
his,
say this.
That's what his motivator was. And she was like,
that's
"Are you
lame.
being serious?" He's like, I got a big boy Corvette. I can only fit 2 people in here.
Yeah, that's lame.
I'm like, bro,
That's
you're
so
green.
lame.
You're green as fuck.
when
That's
I
lame,
feel
bro.
I feel like this. If I'm a guy and I gotta use accessory, you know, to woo you or reel you in,
That sucks,
you
bro.
ain't. Yeah, that's not a win for me.
And the thing
you know?
is,
You're losing.
Yeah,
because you got both sides of it. You got the women that doesn't entice them,
right,
and those are my type.
right.
I like
For
the women
sure.
that I don't have to entice you with what I got, baby. You don't want me
Right,
for what I got.
right.
You want me for me.
Right.
Cause I got the shit on the back end,
Yeah,
and no, I ain't trying to say nothing. It's just I got the shit on the back part.
right.
But that's not what I'm trying to get at with you with.
Right.
You will never in my life, if I swear to God I played in the NBA today, I'll walk up to a chick on the comments level talking just on the comments. I
Come
will
on
never
now.
leave with that.
Right.
You
Right.
hear niggas, I'll play for this and I'm overseas, this, that, and that, and this. That's
Nah, you
so
speaking facts.
lame,
You
bro,
speaking
to me,
facts.
bro.
Big green bean.
But you know
Be
what?
you, bro. Get her
Yeah.
for you, my nigga. And the extras gonna come on the backside. Because I know, when you get there, it's just an add-on.
Right.
And the pussy
Right.
gonna be extra more weshed up and gushy when it get there. Just on the comments tip.
But to
and that's
keep it
just
100,
me.
but to
Come
keep
on,
it
man.
100,
I
bro.
don't never
But to
flash
keep
and
it
flex
100,
nothing
bro.
I got.
You don't have to.
And I
never have to.
gotta give flowers when they do. Like we not the type of guys that like we gotta do that. And
At all.
Unfortunately for other guys,
They have to.
That's their card. Like
Yeah.
I gotta do that because like
Man.
off of face value, think about this, bro. And this is crazy because I was talking about this the other day. I think to my brother, and I was just saying how some of the most successful people are not as attractive.
They aren't. Nerd,
Think
dork
about that.
niggas.
Think about that. It's kind of weird because
nerdiest.
yeah, but there's some that are super attractive, right? But those are like the supreme, like they're the biggest of the biggest.
Yeah.
But the ones that ain't really that attractive, they're made stars. Like they're made attractive. You
It's
know what I'm
forced.
saying? They
It's
have
forced.
Yeah, it's kind of forced, right? So like a lot of times when you fuck with those type of people, that they're the ones that money is what they bring up when they talking shit, or when they bring up something. It's like money is the first thing they bring up, and it's like, all right, cool. Let's put the money aside because I got money too. Let's put that aside and then let's see
go
what we
head to
both.
head.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go
see
head
what
to
we
head.
both can do.
Let's
You
go
know what I'm
head
saying?
on the
Because
vibe.
a lot of times, bro. Like I'm the type of person that when it came to females, I ain't gonna argue. I don't fight. I
all.
don't do none of that weird stuff. Because to me, it's like most women gonna choose where they want to be in the
Of
first
course.
place. You feel me? So it's like, bro,
Exactly.
chill. Like y'all want to put y'all money in front. Cool. If she going for that tell me that I ain't had nothing to do with her.
At
you
all.
feel me? I ain't want no business with her. So it's
on
like
now.
I'm cool off that. But I know she gonna double back because she know where she wanted
Of
to be
course
in
she
the first
is.
place. You feel me?
Because she know where her ticket's at.
Tight.
And,
I got the golden ticket.
and
What you talking about?
and like you said, DSR, it's the women that are leading, that are super enticed by that, and a nigga gotta lead with that. I don't think that's. I don't want you.
I
Like
wouldn't
you
even
said.
feel right
I'm
saying
cool.
that I'm.
How you just said it, you just explained it perfectly. If a nigga really gotta lead with that, you got it, champ. Go ahead and lock in. You got it.
real.
I
real.
got you. Because at the end of the day, I swear to God, if we got 10 women in the room, we got 10 women in the room, and we got us 4
Come on,
niggas.
man. Come on, man.
If
Let's be
Zach
for
go
real.
talk to her and you go talk to her and I go talk to her, it doesn't matter. They're gonna choose up at the end.
For sure.
They're gonna figure a way to get to
Yeah.
you if she wants you.
Yeah.
And she's gonna figure a way to get to you if you want her.
Because they're
Even
all
if
enticed.
we chose
Yeah.
up.
They're
You
all
know what I'm saying?
enticed.
So at the end of the day, our philosophy was always to let the women choose up.
Right.
You
Gotta
got
be.
to.
It's gotta
and
be.
I'm,
You gotta
and I'm
s-
the type of person too that like, shit, you know, I don't really deal with unattractive women, as y'all don't deal with
As you-
unattractive women.
At
You
all,
feel what
no.
I'm saying?
Make
so
it
like,
make sense, champ.
yeah. So when we got a group, when we got a, you know, when it's a solid group like that, I'm the type of person that like, shit, I'd rather, you know, I like Chris Paul, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure, all right, cool, you got that? Cool, you
I'm
got
Blake
that?
Griffin.
You feel me? You
know what I
got
mean?
that? All right,
Throw
cool.
me
Then
up.
I'm going to chill. Like, cause I mean, damn, look, you know what I'm saying? I mean to say this in the most humble way, but look at me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know I ain't got to say too much. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at the end of the day, it's like, shit, I want to make sure the team eat and make sure everybody having a good time. We going to get lit. We going to pour up these
mandatory.
drinks. We going to have a great time. And y'all going to vibe out, and we go from there. You know what I'm saying?
DSR, I want to ask you this.
Yeah.
This is a great question because I got asked this, and it was like the first time I really got asked it. And I was like, damn, kind
You
of
about to fuck me up, right?
kind of put me back. So I want to ask you this,
Yeah.
you know, because you, Mr. DSR, Mr. Georgetown.
Yeah.
So as a man, right,
Yeah.
when you got options, right, you got a cup. You got a cup,
Half empty, half full.
half empty, half full. What is it about a man who's got options?
Yeah.
Why is it so hard for a man who's got options to choose one? Like, because the way I was split. She hit me like this. She was like, a dude like you got options, right? And why is it that one girl can't fill up your cup? One enough. Like, what? Like, why can't she fill it up herself, even though you got options? So why is that? Like, why is it? Why can't a dude, when he's got options, why is it hard to settle down for one out the gate?
Okay. Yeah. That's a tough question. But
Real
you know,
tough.
I answer it as
Full understanding, man.
truthfully as I can. Yeah. I think the toughest part about it is that that's your standard now. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about it, like you know, you can have a female who, you know, can try to do everything that you like, everything you appreciate, everything you want in a woman, but at the same time, you know, there's an area where she may not hold up that end of the deal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, and I hate to put it like that because I don't want to offend no female that's like trying to put her best foot forward, because I think, you know, I appreciate, you know, any woman that I've ever encountered, like, you know, on that level. But at the same time, you know, it's tough because when you are somebody, one, high value as a man, and two, somebody that females and, you know, naturally gravitate toward, which is in this room right now, you know what I'm saying? It's tough because, you know, when you have ones, you know, essentially the first thing that you see is attraction, right? Aesthetically, you know what I mean?
sure.
Physically,
Come on
how you look, right? So if I have 5 beautiful women, you know what I'm saying? You're all beautiful. So like that, like scraps that for all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So what's the next thing? Right. So what's the next thing?
So what's next?
You feel
Everybody's
me?
beautiful.
Right. So now when we look at the next thing, it's like, all right, one might be a great cook. The other one might be sharp as far as like, you know, keeping my schedule together and keeping me on time and shit like that. Another one might be physically in tune with me, you know, sexually she's just the best, you know what I'm saying? She's the best.
Come here, baby.
And then the other one might just be somebody that like, shit, I like being around her. She's a vibe. You feel me? Like, so it's different shit. It's different elements to different females where they're like where their strengths are put on, you know, the forefront. So like a lot of times, bro, it'd be tough because, you know, when you run into these type of women, they all think that they're the only one like that, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
And it's like, yo, why you think we like the section to be filled with, you know, 10
like
of
them
them
section
ones?
crowded.
Yeah, for sure.
What
Me
I
too. Me too.
What I say on that last episode?
Me too. That's
Models in my section is what I'm big on.
Yeah, and I watched the last episode.
That
People who
is
are watching
what-
it,
tuned in, brother.
That is
I
what
done
we're
tuned in.
into.
I done tuned in.
We want models and women,
For
top
sure.
level shit in
Hey,
that
Ben.
section.
Hey,
For
Ben
sure.
10.
For sure.
We love a plethora.
For sure.
We love
And
a plethora,
it
a whole
always
variety.
it always helps because you know, y'all all bring something different. You know, the thing with females is that sometimes like they be in so much competition with each other.
They love it. They love-
I know they love it.
They
but
love it, though, at the
I
end of the
don't
day.
like it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Because it's
either.
like, yo, nah, y'all all here because, you know, we appreciate that y'all are willing to be here with us. You feel me? Like, and we have, you know, giving y'all the opportunity to be here to enjoy this space with us as well. So, you know, for me, it's like, shit, I don't want you to look at it like you're in competition with the rest of them. That's not why you here. You bring your own element to the table.
It's
you know?
natural though.
With them, it's so natural.
Sure.
But honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Deep down, I think that, and not necessarily to an extent, women choose the winners.
For sure.
They do.
They do.
For sure.
Women choose the winners, bro. And that's just me being honest. Women choose the winners. Women come after them ones. If we got a nigga girl over here that's type green, if she come to this type of time, we some of them niggas, because you got to understand we're encountering with top level women and understand this for sure. So like they're picking between the 10% of top level niggas, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're gonna be attracted to this type of time.
Yeah.
So, like I said, they choose, bro, because
they can.
I'm not doing. I'm at the end of the day, some niggas do this shit for women. I mean, some niggas do this shit for men. I do this shit for myself and a little bit of understanding too. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. But yeah, I want to walk around in a Jane, look at him like, yeah, he that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I move. I don't do this shit for no man.
But see, that's the trade-off. That's the trade-off. That's the trade-off. That's the trade-off. Yeah, and you know that. You know what I'm saying? So like the trick to it is like, you know, if ever when we move around like that, bro, we know true intent. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, okay. It's 10 ones right here. All right, cool. We about to pack this. We gonna make this a situation. You feel me? Like we not here for the niggas over there and the dudes over there. And, you know, I ain't here for that. I don't even know y'all for it. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even, y'all not bothering me.
Because there's a lot of niggas that do walk in the club in competition with men.
And it's competition.
And that's gay.
And that's,
in my eyes.
Nah, for real.
That's gay, bro.
For real. Because why did you come here, bro? The whole point of us coming here is to catch a vibe, bro. It's too many. Do you see the room right now? Like, bro, you need to go. Look, she's standing by herself, bro. Go ahead and handle that.
Nigga,
you feel me? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Fully understand what's going on.
Yeah, what's crazy is what bro just tapped in, bro. It's like that's where everything gets fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, you got like dudes who are in competition with men. Yeah, you going into the night with the wrong mindset, brother.
You already cut yourself short.
You already lost.
Yeah,
really, because niggas like us, we gonna walk in. Yeah,
you can't fuck with us.
You can't. And we gonna walk in,
and it ain't about it ain't about no us being flashy. It ain't about us having on no jewelry. It ain't about us having on nothing. They gonna get understandings just off the vibe, fucking with us. Like it don't matter where we go. We one of them niggas. It don't matter if we're in Houston, motherfucking Miami, motherfucking Cali, motherfucking Oregon, motherfucking Boston.
Come on now,
motherfucking Chicago.
Come on now,
motherfucking Indy.
Full understandings.
Motherfucking understandings. Full understandings. You feel me? It don't matter where we at, Jim. We some of them niggas don't where we go, regardless, bro. So we gotta give y'all full-fledged understanding. I'm telling y'all, like I've been one of them niggas, and I'm not trying to say nothing like that. It's just my niggas.
But it is like that.
Like for sure. Like I'm just being honest with y'all. Like this is just life. Like Frank.
But you know,
let niggas know, man. We've been doing this shit for years, man. I've been doing this shit for 15 years, man. You know what I'm saying?
So look,
I've been doing this shit for a long time, bro.
It's so
check
crazy.
The stats, man. We got LeBron James number stats.
Come on, man.
Over on this side of the tape.
Some understandings in this motherfucker for sure.
We done broke some records around this motherfucker.
But yeah, like that's what we trying to give y'all. Like we trying to give, like. A lot of niggas get the shit misconstrued and misconceived, like DSR was saying, like we was tapping in early. Niggas gotta lead with other things because they don't got the understandings that we do. Yeah, baby, she's just gonna feel me off the comments level. It don't matter where I'm going. I can tap into any city and I can walk around and they don't have understandings. It don't matter if I got an IG model, I got a top level understanding.
Listen, like
I think that's what make it tough.
100 followers, it doesn't matter. I got understandings in any city because she gonna fuck with the vibe.
Just like what bro's talking about, bro. Like I'll have a woman fully indulged and fully ready to dive in. she don't even know what the fuck I do yet.
Yeah, she don't know nothing about you.
She didn't even ask what I do yet.
Yeah, that's when
you know
you
what's
know you
crazy?
got
She
her.
just knows that.
That's when you know you got her.
She don't even know what I do yet. She just
That's
knows
when
I'm
you-
him.
But you know what's crazy?
That's when you know you got her.
Yeah.
When she fucking with
Yeah.
you, she ain't ask no questions.
Yeah.
She fucking with you just on the comments tip. She fucking, you feel me?
Yeah,
so just
yeah,
off the
yeah.
combo.
Off the strength, off the
because
strength.
that's
Yeah,
what
facts,
really,
facts,
that's when you
facts,
stimulate
facts,
that mind
facts.
and get
Come on, bro.
understanding with her
Yeah.
that way. She fucking with you that type of time.
You know what's
copacetic,
crazy, man? A lot of the time,
Nick could be jobless. You know
real
what I'm saying?
shit could
But
be
I'm saying,
anything.
it-
Could
on
be
the
anything.
calm.
On anything.
She don't know what I do, but I ain't gonna say that either. I'm lying, but she know I got understanding just on the walk, on the talk, how I'm fucking moving. She know understanding
hey,
this
hey,
motherfucker. You feel me?
Nigga ain't got no job. She
But a lot of
still
time
dropping
though,
them motherfucking
a lot of
drawers.
time it's how you kick it to them. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Because a
For
lot,
sure.
you know, the way you talk to a woman, a lot of time is the most important, bro.
Oh, for sure.
How you
And
come
a
out
lot
the
of
gate?
niggas don't have the
they
talk,
don't have
BSR.
that. They do this. They snatch the arm and be ready to. And it's like,
Relax.
yo,
You know what I hate?
I think she done got that 10 times already, bro.
DSR.
Like you gotta try something
what
a
I
little
hate?
different, bro.
Relax.
I hate
Yeah.
the niggas that come to the club, right? They got all this designer on.
Yeah.
Got
Thinking it's a fit.
fits on.
Thinking it's one
Shit
of the
look
ones.
trash.
Yeah.
They in there standing around the
It's a
whole
lot of
time
them.
doing this, just watching.
It's a lot of
And then
them.
at the end of the night, they gonna sit there and try to cat call. It's like, bro, what are you on, bro? You ain't on no women the whole night. And
But
at the
them
end of
the-
the
but them
end of the
the
night, you want
ones-
to pull up
them
on a
the ones,
Lamborghini and
bro.
try to rev the engine.
Yeah.
You're weird. You're a weirdo.
Yeah,
Big
them
weirdo.
Yeah, them the ones that just, you know, what they outfit is what they think is they calling
And
card.
it's
You feel me? It
trash.
ain't got
It's
nothing to
horrible.
do with who they are. It got nothing to do with what they
Exactly.
saying. You know what I'm saying? They using they fit and they using everything they spent to be they, you know, to be they car. And for me, bro, I'm the exact opposite. Like I know I got shit on the table, but like shit, what's up with it? You know what I'm saying? Let me holler at you first,
DSR.
and then when we talk about it, you know, we go from there.
I'll
Cause shit,
pull up in some motherfucking Crocs.
man, look, we
still
done
get that
did
motherfucking
that.
full
We done did
understanding.
that before. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you know when you pop out and you got some casual shit on, but you got the baddest joint in the club, is
Come
you
on,
know it's a
man.
different
it
different
hurt.
type of
Yeah,
conversation.
it hurt. Different type of
Yeah, because a
understandings.
lot of niggas will
I've
look
been
at
that
you and be
before.
like, how the fuck did he end up with that?
But-
Yeah, I've been
you
that
know what I'm
before.
saying?
But they understand
It's
though.
tough
Because-
it's tough.
You know, I'm one of them niggas that I'm a little dark ass nigga.
Yeah, say-
You know what I'm saying? But I got the talk to me.
Yeah,
I got the
yeah,
understanding
yeah,
to me,
you
champ.
got the understanding.
I got it all, man. I got the full understanding.
You got that Hartley on, nigga.
Yeah, hey, yeah.
Shout
rocking
out to Hartley,
shout out
man.
Hartley. Yeah, we rocking Hartley on this episode too, and I'll pull up in Hartley. And when she see Hartley, she gonna go just because I'm Hartley as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm gonna tap back into
Harley.
that. We got very Hartley. But listen, this is what I'm saying, Nate. Let me tap back into this side real quick. Dark ass nigga. I ain't the tallest nigga either. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all understanding.
It's all
Can I give them
player
understanding?
shit.
Keep
It's
it all the way
player shit.
pure, man.
Yeah, talk that.
But I'm one of them. I'm player. I got
I
every
ain't
other
gonna lie, I done seen
attribute.
you. I done seen you a couple times. You know, just
Come on, man.
in
On the
motion,
curb.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Off the strength. Like I mean, you know,
Just
a lot of
scrimmaging. You done
niggas
saw me just scrimmaging.
Yeah, but a lot of niggas don't.
They don't
give,
got it.
But they don't got it, and they don't give flowers when a nigga just got that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? A lot of niggas will look
Because
at you and be like,
niggas love to
"Damn,"
hate at the
like,
end of
man,
the
this nigga, man, what he doing with
and-
that? Like I've been
and-
trying to get her for months. You feel me? And
Yeah.
they just don't have that get up. You feel me? Like I've been in a lot of situations, bro, where it's like I didn't do too much. You feel what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
she
Just
ended
hate
up
that.
boom following
come
through
fuck
with
with
what's
the
going on.
campaign.
Yeah, you feel me?
For
And it's
sure.
like, damn, I didn't do it to offend you, my boy. I did it for her because that's
sure.
what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? But it's so it come back like it's like you know, Avengers or something. And
Shit.
it's like, man, I didn't even know you, boy, till you start getting
Who are
shitty
you?
about her. You know what I'm
Relax.
saying? Like, chill out.
We never.
You know what
I
mean?
never seen you in my life.
Yeah, type
Like,
shit.
relax.
So it's
You know
like,
what's so
you know,
crazy? Me and bro was just talking about too is niggas don't realize like when you one of them ones, you one of them dudes
Yeah.
that got motion. You got you're wavy. You're wavy
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
yeah.
And people don't get it misconstrued. Waviness doesn't mean you got money and got
Right.
Waviness can
Right.
be just your character. in your vibe.
And
Yeah,
people
but we
fuck
not
with
gonna
you,
get it
and people fuck
misconceived
with you.
either. It ain't like a nigga
Come on
ain't
now.
got it either. Like we got
Yeah.
understandings over here too, baby.
Yeah.
Come fuck with the campaign if you
Come,
want to
hey
maintain.
man, come fuck
Relax.
with the campaign.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
But-
And
Real
I was
shit. You
just
talking
chopping.
real.
Yeah,
But
like
me
I'm
and bro
getting
was gonna
busy.
say-
Like
You
I'll
kicking
let
that. You
motherfuckers
kicking
know,
that.
like
You kicking
relax.
that.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
kicking that.
I'll
You
kick.
kicking
I'll
that.
pop
You
it for
kicking
real
that.
if I got to, but I
kicking
like to
that.
relax.
Tight.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You
They
feel what I'm
relax
saying,
too.
brother?
Same.
But to
Like, but I can
finish,
kick it and pop it if I need to.
but to finish,
On
what
the
I was about to
calmest tip.
say is, bro, is that like me and bro was just talking about this the other night. You be the topic of conversation in a lot of rooms
Yeah.
that you don't even realize.
For sure.
Yeah.
Niggas be paying attention, women be paying attention,
Yeah.
and you come up as a topic of conversation, and you don't even realize that you're the main tip.
Yeah.
Sure.
Honestly, bro, a lot of the times though, like I'm the type of nigga that like I be knowing that, you feel me, but I don't even be addressing it because it's like a lot of times, bro, you got to think about the room. Like a lot of times it be niggas that don't.
Exist.
You feel me? Like they don't,
Don't
exist.
exist.
They don't exist.
Who are you? I've never
but
seen
they
you in my
also
life,
be,
bro.
but a
I'm
lot
telling
of,
you,
but a
champ,
lot of,
you
lot
don't
of-
exist.
Real shit. But real shit. But a lot of niggas be getting offended. Like, cause if I pop my shit, you feel me? They gonna feel a type of way. Cause it's like, it's heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
Heavy lies the crown.
yeah, it's not like a casual conversation. Like if you in a room with females, you know, y'all different because you know y'all family, y'all my guys. But you know, when it come to other guys, if they're in a room and females are talking about who was that nigga that just walked out of here, that you know what I'm saying, woo woo, that hits a little different. You know what I'm
Shit
saying?
hit
Because
different.
it's like, damn, like shit, I've been in here the whole time and she ain't even kicked it to me no type of way. You know what I mean? So it just make them feel different. And I can always tell, you know what I'm saying, the second time I roll around or when I come back in the room or, you know, be around them again. And, you know, females a lot of times, I've heard this too, which is crazy because I'm sure y'all done got this before where a female done been around some people and they get to talking
Yeah.
and shit. And then when she
Yeah.
see me again, you know, she want to fuck with me, but she like, oh yeah, such and such said blah, 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 blah. And it's like,
Relax.
man, I don't even know bro like that for real.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And-
Like he done seen me when I done seen you. That's probably the
when
last time I done
When
seen
a
this
female does that, all she's telling you though is that she's really interested.
She
in
really
bro.
fuck
That's
with you.
it.
She want to know what's up
She
with it.
want to
You
know what's up with
Facts.
the campaign.
Facts.
And it's simple because that's just how it go, bro. You'll have a lot of women that want to fuck with the campaign, and really, the niggas that's talking about you is really doing you a favor.
For sure.
Because it's making her
For
more
sure.
enticed with the campaign.
Right.
She want to come fuck with the campaign. Now I'm more like, why they talking about this nigga?
Right.
Like, this nigga, what he got going on over there, this, that, and that, and this.
Yeah.
That's why I love when they bring the campaign up, because it brings them over here to the campaign and come
Right.
fuck with it.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
They
But
get,
I
you know,
really
they get better understandings like that, you know
for
what I'm saying? They
sure.
get
You're gonna get
real
more
understandings like
understandings.
that, you know what I'm saying?
And like I said, DSR, like DSR, listen, it's been plenty of understandings that niggas done got in tune with. Whether she's like niggas wouldn't understand if it's like top level shit. Like
Right.
we're
Big
getting in
time.
tune with shit that got understandings. Like they got access to these type of
They got
niggas and these type of niggas
blue
too.
checks and all type of shit.
Not
Yeah.
even blue checks, just top level
you know
niggas.
what I'm
You know what I'm
talking
saying?
about.
I
Top
understand
level
what you're
niggas.
saying,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
nah,
top level
facts.
niggas, and they still fuck with the campaign to maintain
Facts.
because they feel it. You
Yeah.
feel more
Nah,
understandings
facts.
over here. And I ain't in
Facts.
no competition with nobody, and I'll never
Absolutely
be like
not.
that in life. But come fuck with the campaign, is you gonna get more understandings over
Yeah.
here.
And just like you're
Like, fuck
saying,
with the
bro,
God.
that's why it's so like, you know, DSR, Ben, you understand what I'm saying and most real niggas, y'all gonna understand what I'm saying, bro. That's why it's so important to have real motherfuckers in your circle.
Oh, for
man.
sure.
Because at the end of the day, like, bro,
We're a team.
Me,
Got
Ben,
to, got to,
DSR,
got to.
Monty, all
Got to.
you know,
Shout out
like,
Monty, my brother from
man,
C.
like,
So
bro, when we come around, motherfuckers gonna choose up.
yeah.
And like you can't sit there and be in competition with the dudes in your circle, because at the end of the day, y'all all in it together. And like I said, we all got different type of flavors.
Yeah, for sure. And
They gonna
let me
choose
tap
which
into
flavor
this.
they gonna choose which flavor they want to tap into. At the end of the
None
day.
of my niggas are in competition with each other. We all operate on
Can't
the
be.
same playing field. We all operate
We
together.
know what's going on.
We never, and nobody has ever got over on us. Nobody has ever twicked and twacked with us, because we know what's going on. Anything that you think you got going on, we already talked about it. Relax.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So we don't do no competing. We don't do none of that. We operate on a same even playing field that make us even more stronger.
Listen to this.
And we got more understandings here doing it like that.
Yeah.
So it's like it's gonna give us more power when we're operating together. We don't do no competition shit. We gonna let the Jane choose up. Come fuck with the campaign.
What people don't understand is, like, that's Tom Brady right there.
Yeah, I can be Tom.
I'm Bill Belichick, and this is Wes Welker out on the wing,
or
about to run a crossfade.
Or he can be Bill. You can be Tom.
Any night,
and I
switch
can
up.
be Wes.
Any night, he can switch up.
That's just how
That's
we
how
know.
the game
And that's
go.
the
But
beauty.
that's how the game go, though.
That's the
for sure.
beauty.
That's real shit.
That's the beauty of being in
but you
tune.
know what the trade off is, bro, is that the perspective that both of y'all just brought together was that like the positions will change.
Oh, for sure.
The positions will rotate.
on, I mean,
and the
keep it
fact
all
that
the way
and the fact
pure.
that we can adapt to that, you know what I'm saying, is always what's so
some niggas
player
can't.
because and niggas can't adapt to
Some
that.
niggas get jealous.
They always gotta
Envy.
They always gotta be Tom. They always
they
gotta be
gotta be
Tom.
West.
You see what I'm saying?
Way to
Like
tap
they
in,
always
way to
gotta
tap
be.
in. Way to
They
give-
always
way to give a
gotta
full
be the.
understandings.
They always gotta be the one. And it's like sometimes, bro, like this shorty right here, she might fuck with your boy. Like you nigga, you gotta let him. You gotta let him rock out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's how it's supposed to be.
You gotta let the Jane choose.
You got
up,
to, you
bro.
got to, and I feel like a lot of times, when it come to guys, outside of us, because we know what type of time it is. You feel me? And we got that type of relationship. We got that type of dynamic. Whereas other guys who don't know that they don't really have that juice. So when they get an opportunity, it's like everybody else move out the way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't risking nothing. I ain't
They
waiting
fucking up the whole opportunity.
When it's like shit, we so accustomed to certain things being what they are. Shit, it's like nah, bro. You go ahead and handle that, bro.
For
Go
sure,
ahead and
bro.
handle that, bro.
We gonna
You feel what I'm
because
saying?
what they don't understand is we waiting out there on the back end.
Yeah.
And we gonna clean shit up.
Yeah,
We the niggas when they done talking to y'all
Yeah.
and all that, they come to the shape.
right.
We already skated out of there. They don't know way to us when they text me and call me and all that. Come back to the Airbnb, get understandings.
Like, you
That's
don't
just
like-
real life.
like-
I'm
like-
just giving.
Real
I'm just
shit.
keeping
Nah,
it G.
you kicking it.
Like,
You kicking
I
it.
just
You
want
kicking
you
it
to get
real.
some
Yeah, that's
real
real.
shit.
That's real shit.
I just want to
That's
get
real
y'all some
shit.
real
That's
shit.
real shit.
Like this is just what's going on in real life.
And like what-
I'm not in no competition with you niggas.
Yeah.
At
with
all.
with you fuck niggas.
Fuck
You know what I'm saying? So listen, this is what I want to say. I want to tap in. This our last topic of the day.
Keep it
Listen,
pure.
I had a chick come to me like kick it to me like this, like
Yeah.
you don't know what these other niggas be doing for me, or you don't know he'll do this, or I got niggas offering this and that. And I said, all right, cool. Go fuck with them. Cool.
Yeah.
Go. I don't give a fuck. Because the thing is with me, you get what you deserve fucking with the campaign. Listen.
You might get
I
4
ain't
years
no,
out of it.
I ain't no trick ass. I'm not no trick ass nigga, but I'll get you there if you need to.
Right.
I ain't
I'll
never
take
tricked
care.
you.
I love the trick. I'll take care of a woman that I rock with at the end of the day, but I ain't no
sure.
trick nigga.
Hold
Can't
on,
be.
hey,
So
can I
it's a whole different-
just
it's a whole
real
different-
quick,
Yep,
real
go ahead and
quick.
tap in,
Let
gang.
me just 2 seconds, brother. Like this would kill me about females. Any female that asks me for money loses me.
Oh, for sure.
The reason why is because a guy naturally, if he fuck with you,
He gonna do that
he's
for you.
gonna spend money. Like that's normal. That's not like
Simple.
a
Simple, champ.
abnormal thing. Like a lot of females kill the vibe because you come in asking me for bread, or
Come
you
join
come
the
in
campaign.
asking me to. You feel me? Like, come on, man. We gotta get some. We gotta get some.
Can't
some,
do that, man.
some understandings around this
Hey,
motherfucker.
full
Because it's like,
understandings,
because it's
man.
like, bro, we sitting here talking about the basics of stuff. Like when you meet somebody, bro, if I fuck with you and you fuck with me, all right, cool. My first instinct is gonna be that, yeah, where you trying to go? You trying, let me take you to this spot. Let me take you here. Let's do
For
this.
sure.
Boom, boom. Then, but when a female come asking you for it,
Oh, jig up.
I'm cool.
I don't really like that.
I'm
I
cool
don't
because
think all-
I don't really like that
you
either.
too, yeah, you too.
You
I
too
mean,
upfront.
I'm a fuck
you
with
too
no,
upfront. Like
yeah,
it's
you-
like,
you
all right,
big
cool.
upfront.
Even if that's your motive, even if that's your MO, it's like, damn, you couldn't hold that off to allow me to do it first. You
And a
feel
lot
what
of
I'm saying?
bitches
Like,
look at what niggas
killing the
having and
vibe.
all this and that, and they try to just think you could fuck with the campaign. I don't rock like that
At all.
because like I ain't no full fledged tricking nigga. Like I'll get you there though if you want to, but I ain't no full fledged tricking nigga. Like you got to show me that you with the campaign first.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll do little.
I gotta
dibs.
make sure you holding signs up and
Yeah.
make sure you out here doing
I'll
the
do
extras.
little dibbles and dabbles and fuck with you, but if I rock with you, I rock with you. And I'm at a whole nother level in life now that I understand that, you know,
Right.
that's just what comes comes with it. I was a little younger and I didn't always understand that like I gotta give this chick my money or do this, that. And I'm just being honest with you. That's just how it was growing up. But now I'm at a whole different plateau in life, and I understand
you can do
it's
that.
not
You
that
can
I
fuck off if you want.
and not that I didn't then, but it was a little harder for me. Like, why am I giving her my money?
Okay.
But now I grew up and I understand that that's our job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If I'm
yeah,
rocking with
yeah,
you, I'm gonna
yeah.
provide for you.
Yeah,
And I'm
for
gonna
sure.
give you understanding.
You gotta
that's natural.
so the trade off is that I'm gonna provide for you, but like, you know, I think what is misinterpreted is that women are thinking like, oh, the money is the value, and it's like
That's not true.
No,
That's the farthest
nigga,
thing.
like-
That's
like-
the worst
that's
thing.
horrible.
You
Yeah,
ever think
it's
of.
like I can pay for stuff, I can take care of things, but at the same time, like
Earn that motherfucker,
you still you still got to show me what your value
for sure.
is.
Come
though.
on
like,
now.
don't get it
I don't
fucked
want no
up. Like
chick
I
with
can
no
pay, I can pay
understandings.
for everything, but if you ain't really getting me, if I'm not enticed by nothing that you bring to the table, or if I'm not enticed by nothing that you can bring to
What are we
me
doing?
right now, we're wasting time.
Oh, for sure.
And
You feel what I'm
know what's
saying? Like,
crazy?
and it's a lot of beautiful women. It's a lot of bad females out here
That ruin their-
and they kill the vibe.
They
And
kill it.
also, it's a lot of them that's bad that's what they're accustomed to. So when they get to asking for shit,
But that's
they're-
real nigga shit though.
Yeah,
They ain't
you
used
know
to
what I
that.
mean? They're thinking like the simp motherfuckers that like really don't have females, that don't get females. Whereas guys like us, getting a woman or having a woman be attracted to you, that's normal. Like we don't have to
Easy.
go out of the way to do that. You feel me? So when
and
that's the
Ben-
case, it's like, bro, come on.
In Ben 10 and DSR, I want to tap into this real quick before we end this episode, man. It's been a great episode. We could talk forever.
Man.
Oh, for sure.
Man, this has been a great episode.
For sure.
I want to tap into this.
Yeah.
How, like, say you start talking to a woman, right?
Yeah.
She top level.
Yeah.
For sure.
How big of a turnoff is it when, say, you want to take her to Puerto Rico, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
then she want to dibble and dabble and say she's been here and been there with, cause like
Big jig up.
Don't get me
because
started,
because
bro.
women
Don't
don't
get me
understand. Like,
started.
women don't understand. Like a man, we want to be the one who shows you to that
The
first
first.
experience.
The first.
We want your
I
experience.
don't
to be
want no
different.
bitch that been everywhere. And yeah, I said bitch.
Damn,
Fuck it.
yeah,
I'm
like you
acting dumb
killing
today. I don't care.
You
Like,
killing my energy
like,
when you done
relax.
been everywhere, and then I seen some crazy interview where a girl was talking about her. You know, they asked her about her favorite dates and shit. She was like, "Yeah, I done been on some nice dates, but like, you know, none that stuck out." And she was talking about how she went to the Maldives and all this other shit.
Relax.
And I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Any female that talk like that tells me that you done been. And I hate to
Ran
put it like
through.
this, but you done been fucked when you done went to
Oh,
the
for
Maldives. You done
sure.
been
You're giving up that
you
understanding.
feel me? Like you done really
Relax,
got
like-
you ain't have to post no pictures of who you was with.
Come on,
we
baby.
don't,
Giving that
we don't
pussy up, right?
we don't care who
Come
you
on,
was
bro.
with. The
Hey,
reality of this shit is that when y'all talk like
Shit.
that means that you taking these trips and getting your shit tore the fuck.
You know what it
up.
is? You know what
Your black
hey,
boo
Real
out.
shit.
You know what it is,
Real
DSR?
shit.
It's about the first of the month.
Yeah,
And that motherfucking rent
let's
due.
be for real, bro. Let's
That
be for
rent
real.
due, they gonna give that motherfucking ass
hey,
up.
man, when we look on the net, bro, this podcast for sure is one of them ones. You feel me?
mandatory.
Let's talk about it. Like we
Yeah.
talking about real shit as
real
opposed
lifestyle
to
shit.
some of the shit that people be talking about. That shit don't be real. When people
this is
talking
real
about
nigga
going
shit.
on dates and going on all this shit, that if you don't think the Maldives is something that's high level, then you got the game fucked up. I'm
for
trying
sure.
to keep it 100 with you, because if you a female that don't think that's high level shit and you sitting there talking about that's normal, that means you just getting fucked casually
sure.
on
Yeah,
an
big
extraordinary
casual. On the
places.
calmest level.
And that's cool. You can be an
You
extraordinary.
ain't fucking with me.
You can be an extraordinary hoe. And we
Exactly.
can call it what it is.
And
But
now we're
but
just
real
being
niggas is
honest.
gonna be real. You
Oh,
feel
for
me?
sure.
Like always.
Because baby, if you fuck with the campaign, I can just go over here and take you bowling. I can take you over here to Top Golf. I can take you right here to the little bar up top. If you fuck with the campaign, you
we
fuck with the
keeping it
campaign.
100
Listen,
over
Ben,
here.
I don't have to go do all the extras
Hey,
with you
Ben,
and fuck with the.
if a-
you know
if
what
a-
I'm
be
saying?
bad.
If a
We
woman fucks with a campaign, you can take a bitch to McDonald's, and she just gonna be happy to go with you.
Well, we
Oh,
gonna
for
we
sure.
gonna we
She
gonna
gonna
take
be
it to
happy
the
to
max.
be at the crib with
Hey,
me.
hold on, real quick. Hey,
Before we get up outta
My
here.
birthday coming up. What's the play? What we
What's
doing?
up? Hey,
Man, where
what's
y'all
the
want
date?
us to go?
What's the
Man,
date?
tap
Trying
into
to
the
do,
YouTube.
yeah.
Where
What's
y'all
the
want
date?
us to
You feel
go?
me? December 20th.
Oh, we going
we got
crazy.
some
Fuck
time,
it.
right?
We,
We got some
we
time.
can get up out of here anytime. You already know.
Come on, man.
But listen, man,
Come on,
this
man.
episode of Full Understandings in here giving y'all full understandings, man.
Man,
Yeah,
DSR, man.
tap
Thank
in
you
on
for
my boy
tapping
DSR.
in.
You already
bro.
know. You already
This
know.
top
man.
level
It's
shit,
up.
man.
We
We
had
got
a
my
great
boy
time.
DSR
No,
in
bro.
here. We tap the fuck in.
You already know.
Hey, DSR, this is not DSR's last appearance on the
Yeah,
episode.
absolutely
man.
not
at all.
We about to go crazy. It's many and more come.
Yep.
We
With a
love
drug
y'all.
that
We
be killing my
appreciate y'all
pain.
tapping
Let her
in.
go, but I won't say no names. And she said that she want all my time. But my time ain't worth minimum wage.
Let's go.
Keep all the chains.
Let's
I can't
go.
wait for the wood on the grain.
Yeah.
But the South with the Texas is slang.
Hey, this my nigga DSR tapping in, going crazy.
Yes, sir. DSR in the
Let's
building.
go.
But time know I gotta get paid.
Yeah.
I can't lie, but I don't feel ashamed. On my mind, I've been going insane.
Yeah.
Hey.
What
Let's
you
get it,
six
man.
want
Full
with your fine ass? Hey, we appreciate y'all tapping into Full Understandings, man. Giving y'all Full Understandings, man.
Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, man. Comment, do all that shit.
We love y'all, man.
Gotta keep
Get
it
up with the
sealed. Too
gang,
many
man.
eyes
Come fuck with
watching.
the campaign.
Shit.